like dozens of times, like probably 100 times. I've done, it's like the most. It's a profession I've done the most of. So a part of me kind of wants to go something else, but maybe I'm tripping right now. I do want to hit 60 on this guy, so if I'm tripping, just let me know I'm tripping right now. Going inventory's full still. Come on now.
Well, keep your feet on the ground.
A part of me, you know, is thinking about blacksmithing. Even alchemy kind of sounds fun. I don't know. Maybe I should go engineering. I am a gnome after all, right? Why gnome? Any particular reason? Well, I really wanted to go. Warrior was the class I wanted to go the most, right? So that's just me being honest. I laid them all out on the table, and like a second ago we did this workshop, a second ago strike, and I was just talking about my thoughts on all the classes, which ones I'd want to play the most, which ones I want to play the least right now. And then I just made a straw poll with all the ones that I think I could really get into and like find excitement and enjoyment genuinely in playing. And Gnome Warrior was on there just because I think Gnome Warrior has the best shot of success to 60, just because it has escape artist and all that stuff. So the people spoke, man. Wanted some gnome action. You can kill 3. Yeah. I'm looking for a bag drop right now. I'm killing everything. Dude, this area looks so good with your settings. I'm so glad, man. Yo, if we ding 60 on this guy, everybody here in the chat watching right now, it's gonna be, yo, we gotta come up with like a code word or something. Something that we said on day 0. You guys think of anything? Something that, you know, if we get to 60, we're gonna know those people that were here from the very first stream, the very, like, the birth of this character. Some kind of code word, man. Think of something. Alright, dude, I don't... There's a human paladin here?
Fresh meat.
But why, though? This guy out here trying to RP as a dwarf or a gnome. He gave me Blessing of Might, too. What a legend. Alright, so, yeah, we're pretty much never gonna get this guy, I bet. Oh, dude. What's my best shot of tagging him? Just a right click, right? Just a right click. Just the right click. It feels bad, you know, on hardcore. We're all competing with each other. These guys... Well, they may not be hardcore. They don't have HC on their name. I don't feel bad. I'll try and get the tag. Bobsledding. Bingle's Babies. Ooh, Lucky Charm Gang. I like that. No, but people from the Rogue are gonna remember that because we had the Lucky Charm. Oh no! I missed it. Damn it. Oh, this guy. I missed this one too. Jeez, man. Yeah, I might be here for a while. Do I have to skip the starting quest? That would feel bad, man. He respawns fast, though. Code word Firebeard? Okay. Zero Dark 30. Breakfast Club. Let me think. Jamaica, we have a bobsled team. Code word squash. I don't know why, but Eggplant Mafia, dude. Maybe that. It just sounds so random. And like I could see us saying that later and people going like, what is he talking about? Eggplant Mafia? I don't even know what that means, but it's just saying something to me. Alright, Eggplant Mafia, it is. If we get to 60, I'm gonna shout out the Eggplant Mafia. You guys will know who you are. The day 1, the day 0 gang. Come on, come on. You'll forget. I'll go back and watch the VOD. 4-inch wonder.
Fresh meat.
You guys have any tips? How do I get this tag? I think I just gotta right click him, dude. I guess we're all in the same boat, though. We're all gonna have a hard time getting the tag. The best class for tagging is Druid. They got Moonfire, but none of these guys have instants. Mage doesn't have instant. He just has to bop him with the staff. Paladin, oh, Paladin has Judgment. I'm glad this guy doesn't have a seal on, let me tell you that. Oh my god. We're never gonna get it, boys. dude, loving the stream as always. Gnome isn't my favorite, but it's so different. It's refreshing to watch. Hey, thanks, man, for the kind words. I appreciate it. I know Gnome is very polarizing. We're gonna lose some people playing Gnome. I can already tell. A lot of people hate the Gnomes. I used to be more of a Gnome hater. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Maybe you get more open-minded when you're getting older or what. But oh, chest! Oh, dude, there's a chest. It's gonna drop a bag. I know it. Somehow no one's going to snipe it. Oh, they're spawning all over. Come on, come on. Pouch, 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 pouch. One time. Blessed pouch. Oh, motherfucker, dude. Give me a pouch. No, this dude's gonna yoink it. Still in combat. Oh my god, dude. There we go, there we go. One time. Let me get a pouch one time. Damn, just some cheese and an apple.
Fresh meat.
7 copper, I'll take that. Copper. Sounds about right. You get hype for a chest. Oh, dude, come on, man. Why hate any race in the game? We're all playing the same game. It's the gnome laugh, man. That's why you hate gnomes, because when a gnome rogue kills you and laughs over your body, something deep down inside of you gets triggered. Dude, we're never gonna get this guy, are we? Gnome males also have the best train sound. I really don't want to find out right now. One's in the chat if you like gnomes. Two's in the chat if you hate them. Let's see. A simple poll to gauge the communities. Come on, let me get this tag. I'm next up. I've been out here. I've been put my time in. I'm waiting. Come on, Gricknir. Hey, it looks like more ones. People like those.
Fresh meat.
Oh, some twos. Come on, Gricknir. I've been waiting, dude. Should we get into a line? If I don't get it this time, if I don't get it on this one, I'm gonna try to organize a line. So everybody can get it. Come on, come on. Come on. Can I get some blessed runs in the chat? Maybe I'll be able to get some luck. Come on. Motherfucker, dude. God damn. The action cam thing where it changes where you target is very disorienting. But yeah, you get used to it though, man. I know it sounds rough for now. Yo, let's start a line. Let me see it. Actually, there's only 2 people here. That guy's sitting down. He's probably AFK. I think I got this. It's just me and this dwarf. I got this, dude. Never liked gnomes, but that changed when I finally rolled one. Okay. Volpera? No, hell no. Okay, okay. You want to unify the community? Gnomes or Volpera? There's no way. Call dibs, bro. Oh, he left. He left. I don't know why he left. Come on, Gricknir. Now's my shot. Now's my chance at glory. Come back, Gricknir. Come on, Gricknir. No way this Warlock is gonna come in here for the first time and yoink this from me, bro. No way. He has an imp. The imp is gonna... Oh my god. If he puts the imp on aggressive, he's gonna get the tag. I wish there was a better way. I just have no instance and I have no rage. Where does he spawn? Like here? Dude. I feel like it's launch day all over again. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Is that him? No. Come on, come on. Let's fucking go, boys. We got it. Finally. Only took half an hour. Alright, got his journal. Nice. No pouches, though. No pouches. And we're almost done with the starting zone. No pouches. That kind of sucks. No blessed pouches. Your rend is a start attack macro? Yeah, they both are. My heroic strike and my rend are both start attack macros. Volpera? You like Volpera more? Nah, you're trolling, right? You know? Nah, it's still not Volpera. But do you guys agree that the modern gnomes in BFA look terrifying? I saw someone's model viewer one time. Model viewer is what a lot of content creators use to, you know, make thumbnails or whatever. They can pull up any character. And this dude was working on the model viewer, and he had a disjointed gnome face, just like a skin part of the face of the modern BFA gnome. It was just up on his screen for some reason. Still haunts me to this day. It was like an eyeless, skinned gnome head or something, and it was just the stuff of nightmares. This camera angle makes the game look so immersive. Yeah, man, I like it too. Alright.
What's on your mind?
Dwarven kite shields, 15 copper versus 32. Yo, see, this is where the choices begin already. You know, like on a normal game, this wouldn't be a real consideration. I could get the shield, it's an upgrade, but it's only 15 copper. This is 32 copper. I think I get this.
On our way. Safe travel.
I think I get the staff, man.
No. Be good.
I really do. I think the staff is better. So much, you know, so much more money. Oh, let's use our charge macro. Let's find a critter. Look, use it for just transportation? Hell yeah. Yeah, to sell, yeah, for sure. Just get a little more money. Because, you know, you need money really bad as a warrior. And especially if we're going to do professions that aren't double gathering. Double gathering on the rogue, you saw how it worked out, right? We were able to get our mount at 40 on the dot. Everything was good. But we're not going double gathering this time, like, for sure. I'm going to go, whatchamacallit. I'm either going to go blacksmith or engineering, I think. Let me just vend it real quick.
How are
Pretty
you?
close to 6, too. A part of me...
See you soon.
Oh, whoops.
What
A
can I do?
part of me wants to just grind here a little bit till 6, just to make a little extra money, get another shot at the...
Be good.
Just to get another shot at the pouch, right? These mobs drop... These mobs, I'm telling you, like these wolves and the boars and the Valley Trials, like, this isn't for speed.
Fresh meat.
But they drop really expensive grays, like ragged hide and stuff.
Fresh meat.
So maybe I could get another shot at a pouch and get a little bit more money. Ding 6 to the starting zone. See, look at all that. Each one probably give me like 5 copper.
Fresh meat.
Do you play Ghost of Tsushima? No, I don't. I just play WoW. That's a good idea. We'll help you get ahead of the mobs too. Yeah, I figure, you know, we're gonna make the trip to Keranos, right? And we're not gonna die hop over there, so it'll make us stronger on our way over there if we're 6 and we have the level 6 skills too. Come on, man. Let me get a blessed pouch. Let me get a blessed pouch one time, please. It's just such a big deal when you get a pouch. It's such a big deal. It's 5 silver. It's literally looting 5 silver. You know? It's just the biggest deal, man. Let's see, I'm gonna kill all these trogs here in this whole area. If we don't get one, then we'll just move on. Come on, pouch. One time, pouch. Get your 6 cragmore ribs. Yeah, that's a good call. I remember that from the guide. Yup, that's huge, man. Come on, man. Blessed pouch one time. I think I need more blessed runs in the chat, man. That's why it's not dropping, man. My blessing level is low. Come on, come on, come on. God damn it. Alright. I give up. Kill these. Last mobs. If it doesn't drop, then we're out. Come on. Should make a blessed pouch emote. That wouldn't be a bad emote. Just make the icon of a pouch. Yeah, it's not in the cards today. At least we filled up another whole inventory round, though. See how worth it that was? We had nothing in our inventory, right? We killed a few mobs. And how much is all this going to give us? 4 silver, 15 copper. Like, this might be 1 silver worth of inventory right here. And that just took 2 seconds. So in hardcore, you know, it's nice to get ahead of the mobs. Just get a little extra money since we're going to be spending it. I think I'm going to do more stuff like that.
Safe travels.
Take little victories to get a little bit ahead. You have to do that as warrior, I think. We should do ding 6 on the turn in here and then get skills. Good luck on the little gnome. Don't get punted. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm kind of excited for this guy. He looks pretty cool. Coolest gnome I ever made right here, looks wise.
Need assistance? Alrighty then.
There it is. 54 to go. Easy clap. 54 to go, dude. Thunderclap and parry. I don't think I even get Thunderclap. I want to buy bags. Is that the move, guys? I don't think I get it. I think it's big brain. Save a silver. Buy a pouch. Get parry, though.
See you soon.
See, we're going to take all those little victories. All of them. I'm going to sell everything. I'm going to have, like, no food just because early spirit regen is nutty. Parry's worth it, though, right? You just take 5% less damage and do more damage. Thunderclap can wait. Yeah, exactly. We get 1 silver. So, there's a weapon I'm supposed to buy at Karanos. I'll have to see when I get there. Let me see my weapon skills too. Do I have anything interesting? Is maces and swords and unarmed. Okay, and daggers. Do you get? Yo. Do the other warrior races come with daggers? Am I tripping? Or is this a gnome exclusive? You get daggers.
Well met.
I don't think the other gnome warriors have daggers. I mean, the other warriors have daggers. That's a gnome exclusive, isn't it? Hold on.
Hi, how are you?
That's kind of pog, dude. Yo, that's kind of hype, actually.
Alrighty then.
Yo, that's kind of hype. So I can go get the dagger from the bear? Dude, I can get the dagger from the bear. I might try and solo it early, Mage Claw. Because Mage Claw? Anybody, I don't know if anybody has a second to look it up. I would really appreciate it. What level I could pick it up, the quest. I wouldn't even mind humping it over there and getting that. I want to do weird stuff like that. Risk it for the biscuit. Get a big weapon at this early level. Because it's just one mob. You just gotta kill a Mage Claw. Like, every time you kill Mage Claw, whenever it's level appropriate, it's brain dead easy. Like, he does no damage. You're just like, wow, how does this quest give you so much XP? If we could get Mage Claw, like, I would do Mage Claw at, like, level 8. Even if he's level 10 or 11. I think with a potion, you'll be fine.
What's on your mind?
You have swords? No, I don't. I only have one-handed swords, not two-handed swords. That would have been sick, though. I know undead warriors start with two-handed swords. This cave is back of the box, though, huh? Let me see myself.
Hi.
Hold on, I can't find a good camera angle.
Off with you.
The cave is kind of back of the box. Look at all the blood, though. I don't know if you guys can see it on the stream. Look how much blood comes out with this. It's that violence level for you. Alright.
How are ya?
Wow, it says level 8? Yo, I might try to do that. Is that crazy? Talk me down, guys, if I'm talking crazy right now. Should I try to do Mage Claw at level 8 and get an insane green dagger on Gnome Warrior and shatter the meta? And hearth back to Keranos like an absolute legend? And then if we die, go Tauren Warrior? Nah, I actually like the Gnome for real. But I think I could do it at 8. Yeah, dude, he's a normal mob.
What can I do for you? Great to meet you.
I think I could do it at 8. I think I need a potion, though. So whenever I can get a potion...
What's on your mind?
Because I can't do it with no potion. I've killed the level 10 mob at 8? Yeah. For real, man, for real.
What can I do
I think it may be new meta. Watch us get one-shotted by him, though. But if we do it at 8, we'll have hamstring for him. So if it gets spicy, we'll just hamstring him. Alright, I need to kill every single boar out here. Dude, I'm having so much fun right now. I don't know why. I'm kind of having a weird amount of fun playing a gnome. What's happening to me? Is this the dirty 30 they keep talking about? What's wrong with me, guys? Where's a boar? I need to kill every single boar so I can get the ribs. So I can make ribs in the down. Get buff food. Tactical ribs. Do you still play max level and raid and stuff? No, I don't. I'm done, man. I am done. Dude, somebody was here killing all the boars. I thought you were rolling Tauren. I thought I was too, man. I even made that little GIF, put it on the slide. I could have sworn I'd be in the Barrens right now, or I'd be in Mulgore right now, but I guess not. Fate had different plans. Whoa, was this always the case? Guys. Maybe, I think this is, you don't notice this unless you're playing on Beyond Ultra. Why is this smoking crater here? I never really noticed this. So early. Oh, because they're shooting a bomb here. Oh. Oh, it's a mortar team. Oh, okay. I never noticed that. When you play zoomed in, you notice weird stuff like that. I think it's because the smoke effect wasn't as pronounced. What's Beyond Ultra? I have a guide on my YouTube channel if you're curious, but we just cranked up all the settings Beyond Ultra on the console, using console commands, and then doing some manipulations to the config file, and then we also have this going right here. This is called Reshade. So, you guys want to see something cool? Here, check this out. It only looks good in game. If I do it out of the game, hold on. You'll see it when actually it looks kind of bad right now. Neo Bloom. I was experimenting with it yesterday. It makes everything glow more. So when you see fire and candles, it makes it glow way more. But it kind of looks weird right now. And also I was thinking of a different setting. Was it LUT? It might have been LUT. Where's LUT at? LUT. Where is LUT? Oh, multi-LUT. This might be it. I think this is the setting. It makes everything, all the glow is more pronounced. Maybe not, though. Shoot, I forgot. Let me just take it off. Actually, the LUT kind of look good. What do you guys think about LUT? Unforgiven 212 with the tier 1 sub. Thank you, man. Welcome, welcome. Is there a reshed preset for WoW? I was looking, I couldn't find one, man. So we have to make our own. And I'm very small brain when it comes to this stuff, so hopefully the Hive Mind can cook up some good reshade settings for the team. I was watching Grace before I left for work, and he hosted Crix, and Crix hosted you. Oh, Crix hosted me? Yo, did I not see the host? Am I a piece of shit? Hold on. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. I don't see a host on here. What's the console to turn action mode off? You just type the same thing, except instead of full, you type off. That's pretty much it. 2 ribs, nice. He did? Oh, my bad. I never hear host sounds. Something's wrong with my
Hey Cargo, super stoked to see you holding it down on the Alliance side. Don't die so we can run some dungeons together, slightly smiling face.
Yo, thank you, man, for the 5 classic hardcore. Thank you for the slightly smiling face too, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm down to run dungeons. I'm down to run every single dungeon, actually. I'm gonna run every single dungeon, even Sunken Temple, even BRD. Yup, you heard it here first, folks. I'm gonna tank every single dungeon on this little dude. Starting at, except for RFC, I take it back. Fake news. I'm not doing RFC because obviously.
Here there.
A few hours ago for over 100 people? No way, dude. Oh my god, I feel terrible.
Watch your back.
I've been so tunnel vision, goldfish. I didn't even see anyone say anything in the chat. I gotta hit him up. That's my bad. Okay, I'm gonna drop a big, massive host on him next time. Every dungeon. Yeah, I'm gonna do every single dungeon, yup. You cannot take that back now? I can't even get into RFC, man.
IDIDNT catch it live, but I watch the VOD. Congrats on 60. Here is 8. 33 cents for every level.
Yo, thank you, Oscar, for the 33 cents. 8 cents for every level. Thanks, man. Thanks for the 5. Sorry about my dogs. Dude, is it just me? I feel immersed right now. This is fun as hell. My dogs are kind of taking me out of the immersion, though. They're reminding me that I could get home invaded. Oh, back of the box. Right there. God damn it, let me mute myself. Sorry. Alright, they shut up. Hype as hell. This is probably my favorite starting zone. It's pretty nice. I don't know if the music is loud for you guys. It's really loud for me, and it sounds amazing. Dogs are trying to tell you something? They might be. I can tell when they're actually barking at like a human or something. They go way harder than that. Those are just the light, precautionary barks. Charge macro, hell yeah. So I didn't get all my ribs. I only got 4. I'm gonna get all my ribs before I go into town. There should be some more boars over here. I need 6, right? Man, blood sales just popping, dude. There's people everywhere. All the boars are dead. Holy smokes. Where are all the boars at? Go over here. There are duo rules, yeah. DIY. There's duo rules. There's actually a bunch of duos right now that are going right now, playing as we speak. God, can't find a boar to save my life. And these snow leopards out here are the low-key career enders right here. Look how fast he's moving. He's just sprinting through the. Look at him, dude. This guy's just made to end little gnomes. What is that? Patrol. He just sprints back and forth? God. Oh, I'm fighting a bear. This could be bad, actually. Can I Makara a bear? I don't even know. It's higher level. Oh, dude. Hold on. Nah, let's man the fuck up. We should be fine. It's one mob. Come on. Oh, no, dude. Oh, no, dude. Oh, no. Dude. I'm so weak. I have to run. And the snow leopard's coming back. I'm out. Alright, we're fine, we're fine. Oh, this guy's about to get his career ended. Is he hardcore? There's a snow leopard on him. Dude, you're gonna die. Oh, he's fine, actually. Let me meet. In times like this, you have to do a / kneel to regen faster. No cap. Is there a way to officially join? What do you mean, man? Play hardcore? Anybody can join, yeah. Just make a guy on the server and just message anybody in the guild. They'll send you an invite. I only play competitive games, but this is my favorite ambience. Oh, hell yeah. Thanks for the 100, Covert. Yeah, WoW has the best ambience for sure. Best soundtrack, best all that. Oh, this gnome is about to get ended by this. Uh-oh. I'm watching it happen in real life. In real time. Level 6. He's fine, he's fine. Dude, you're making me excited about the game again? Oh, yeah? Nice, man. That's awesome to hear. Yeah, dude, this community is popping off, man. Look at all the people out here. It's a low-pop server. I feel like it's launch day. I can't find a board to save my life right now. ClassicHC.net. Check it out, boys. Check it out. Yeah, kneeling does, yep. You get extra spirit. You get extra regeneration when you kneel down. Or if you sit, either one. Come on, give me your rib. Damn it. I should keep all this boar meat, though. Let me not make the mistake of selling it. Regular cargoes would sell all this boar meat because I would get impatient. Hardcore, power gamer cargoes, post hitting 60 in hardcore, I'm going to save it, dude. Navik would be proud. I'm going to save every boar meat. Cook it up. Damn it, still no rib. I'm saving every single boar rib. No, and I mean every single boar meat. So I don't fall behind on cooking. I'm gonna get value from everything. I still don't know what professions I'm gonna take though. I guess it's gonna be mining for sure. Oh, you know what? I just thought of a big brain idea, guys. I'm gonna get skinning. Skinning and mining. I'm gonna run. Oh my god, this boar is about to kill me. Ugh. I'm gonna run to Iron Forge right now and get skinning. And go skinning mining. Just so if I don't decide to go blacksmith or engineering, I'm gonna have the skins for them. Isn't that big brain? Because I don't need to level up the engineering right now. I just need to get the materials. And I'm just gonna invest in bags like early. Like I might spend my first money on a bank slot. You know, get full 6 slots, a bank slot. You know, this is the stuff that you always wish you did in hindsight. I'm gonna do it ahead of time. Alchemy? Alchemy is pretty huge, man, but I'm gonna try to make it work without it. Can't skin till Keranos mobs? What do you mean, man? No, I mean, I'm gonna go into Iron Forge and get skinning, right? You can get it there, and then I'll just, you can skin everything outside. So, I'm gonna get mining skinning. Get a nice head start on money. Double gathering. It's gonna be... It's gonna feel amazing, man, because I don't really need, stuff that bad yet. Boars.
Fresh meat.
You can skin rabbits. You're gonna need the health bots. Yeah, I hope I can just find health bots. There's gotta be vendors that sell health bots too. I can't believe I still have 5 ribs. I killed. Imagine I could skin all these too. I'm just losing money right now. It feels bad, man. That's why I want to get it early. Usually people wait till like level 10 before they get skinning, before they go to major city. But this is hardcore, right? So it's all good. You gotta have a different game plan in hardcore. Because there's no auction house. You gotta get ahead in different ways. I think I'm just gonna run to Iron Forge and get skinning. And then hearth back to Keranos and then quest normally, but with skinning and mining. It's gonna be pog. Only problem is my inventory is gonna be very, very bad. I still don't have a 6 slot. I think the board ribs for the quest soon. Yeah, exactly. I just need one more board mate. It's taking forever. You're gonna need the health bots. Yeah, do you guys have any ideas on how to get the health bots? Just some miners. What server is this? This is on Bloodsail Buccaneer Cyrade. Sell skins, buy bags, all good. Yeah. That doesn't seem very blessed though, does it? I was hoping for a blessed run right now. We get some nice red pouches to match my hair. That's low bless. Pray to RNGesus? Yeah, chest, right? Yeah, no one my luck, dude. I'm just gonna get a piece of cheese and an apple. Never got anything good from a chest, I swear. Even the epics I got in my life, you know, like the few epics or blues, never came from a chest. Chest always gives me just cheese and apples, or mushroom, or like cave mole or some shit. Yetis? I wonder if I can skin the Yetis in the cave over there. Is Bloodsail the big server for hardcore? For NA, yeah. There's EU server too, though. Hey, Cargo, just finished watching your last level on your rogue, and huge grats, dude. Hope this one is as fun, if not more fun than the last. Thanks for being genuine. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that, Raphael. Thanks for the kind words. I got kill maim from a chest. Which one is that again? Dude, this is... You would honestly think this is launch week. I can't find a board. Everything is dead. I would not think this is post phase 5. AQ.
Fresh meat.
Encourage being out. I feel like it's launch. Because there are damn near 0 crag boars up in this snowy area. I guess I'll check the other side. There's some over on this side. You can skin the Yetis? Yeah, that's what I gotta get skinning like right now. No raid alert? Yeah, there's no raid alert. That's why, Toxwell. That's why I missed Crick's host earlier. I gotta apologize to him. Kigo, thank you so much for the raid, man. I really appreciate it, Kigo. I can't believe I missed the Crick's raid earlier. You see how nothing pops up when I get raided, though, right, guys? Usually, it should say something in the middle of the screen, but it doesn't show for me for some reason. Thank you so much, Kigo, man. I hope you had a good stream, brother. I'm on the Alliance now, man. On the Alliance. Usually I would get a big noise and a notification in the middle of my stream when I get raided, but it's like just nothing happens. There's a boar. What's the drop rate on these ribs, man? Oh, it just takes the boar right in front of my eyes. Oh, thank you, honey. My dinner looks good. My pasta. There's a boar. Come on, the blessed boar. Let me get this rib. Let me get this rib, man. This baby back rib. What is the highest level you've died on these runs? 36 for me. Oh my Lanta, dude. I still don't have the rib. What is the dropper chance on these?
Fresh meat.
Fish for health pots. Looks like a few vendors in Stormwind sell them too. Oh, really? Oh, you know one thing I gotta do in Stormwind? Oh, someone says they have skinning in Keranos. Can anybody confirm? That would be huge. Keranos is OP. You're telling me it has mining, engineering, and skinning in Keranos? Most OP starter town. Oh, but... Did I get the rib? I did. Oh, thank God. So, one thing I gotta do on the Alliance, this is another thing that I'm just remembering that I always wished I remembered, you know, I wish I did it in the past. I'm gonna go to the scroll vendor. He's right by stockades, you know what I'm talking about? There's a scroll vendor. Usually when you're getting boosted in stockades, you go to the vendor and he sells scrolls. I gotta check in on that guy every few hours. Alright, now the boar ribs drop, of course. Now all the crag boar ribs are gonna drop. Now I have 7. Skinning is I have. Oh, okay. I thought I was about to say Keranos would be OP at that point. You get all the gathering professions from there? That's insane. Yo, Darren, thank you so much for the $5, man. Hardcore add-on? There is a hardcore add-on. Yeah, yeah. Oh, by the way, you know how it was causing...
shit. There's all kinds of crazy. There's like crazy sex. Fight it, lady said something recently. Some really good.
Inventory is full. Is full.
How close to you? 4 HP. Nigga. Hey, nigga. Sit down. What? Be honest. How many guys have you had? 10? I don't know. 15? You're 12 guys. No. So how do you keep dying? I wish you were recording and I could watch a video of every time you die. So, if I go on YouTube and look up people that die and like their reactions, there are all these people just it's sad. This video, there's like this video, there's like a Discord. There's like dads. Yeah, he got shot.
Can't carry anymore.
Yeah, my first it's like boss mob spawn on top. Just straight up. Days. Always just knocking the Warcraft. Always hating on the Warcraft. The game is great. Well, you shot like I almost just had to just delete this guy, just straight up. wouldn't be playing it, bro. Like, it's not even like, it's just, I don't know. You get attached to the
Inventory
character
is
quick,
full.
because if he dies, he's dead. You can't use hack now. It's pure. I mean, I've known about, like, there's been, like, hardcore Iron Man WoW for a while, but this is kind of different. Iron Man, you have, like, only white gear. Used to be, like, a thing.
That's been
Iron Man, basically, just, I don't think you can even have talent. You just smack and shit. Stupid, though.
Yeah, you really have to think about your phone.
Exactly. Oh shit. See if I would've.
Absolutely no. Absolutely no.
Trying to end a brother's life. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, that's why I want him. That's why I want him back badly. It's like, good to fuck, nigga. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that should try to figure out a way. I don't know. I probably should have him out. Like, actually seems pretty hard. Solo too. No love. Get the fuck out. Yeah. Instant. God. Then you just do it again. How do you just do it again? You don't even mourn or even get up against the
Oh, because that sucks, bro. Oh, that blows. I was liking that guy. Oh, that's dick, dude.
You know what? You know what you should just do? You should just you're thinking you should put WoW.
Cool.
It's like WoW and things. Remember we put it that one time?
Yeah, that was. Oh, that's so ill, brother. So ill. He's dead. He's absolutely dead.
You should just try and light up.
I've played a night on before, bro. It's pretty gas. No, but as a night
I
on.
really want to go do that. Literally just did. I feel like now the time
Usually how many goddamn times I've done Duratar.
is. That's.
You can't even imagine a lot of times it's like what do you mean? Like how? Like a map of it? Yes. I could actually unironically draw you an exact map with named locations, probably.
Because I know I was thinking like I can do that for like CS and stuff, but yeah, you could probably definitely do that for the Barons.
Oh,
I could draw Dust too perfectly.
no, like when I go into when I make like an orc, like I know exactly where I'm going until like level 14. Like it's literally just autopilot at this point. It's just fuck, dude. I didn't want that guy to die. I don't know. Maybe even bite me a gnome this time.
Yeah, I feel like this would be because I feel like there's no mountains.
Yeah, that mountain smoke was fucked, bro.
Yeah, you're trying to go over.
You're right, bro. I got.
I feel like you're not.
Look at this ugly ass nigga.
And then you got fucking you got Elwyn Forest. There's no you got
Westfall's. I don't even know Westfall, bro. Westfall is worse than the Barrens, bro.
Yeah, because there's those ones that
No, it's just like the fucking Harvest Watchers and everything. Or like, you pull up there at like level 10. Gosh, they just start whooping your shit. I just have to do the paladin. No, Duskwood. Duskwood's fucked. Like, no, yeah, there's just like random elite stitches. He just walks the road. If you aggro him, you're dead. Or like, there's this even creepier one because he's like, he aggro's way farther. It's just a skeleton. It's just this elite, and he'll just run you down in the cemetery. He'll just run you down he'll run you down from like you'll see him in the distance and he'll just start running at you. Yeah, like it's fucked. Like he like has like a, if he sees any player, he's just on the like a missile. It's fucked. I don't know. Warrior's fucked. Hunters. Well, no, I don't have. No, it's just like the YouTube. Like I don't know, like the main guild right now is Alliance. Yeah, that's doing this.
Jen, you're really gonna be a dwarf.
Oh, it does. Wow.
It feels like you just like.
That didn't take me 4 hours. I was like an hour and a half. Absolutely critical. Just otherworldly fucked. Yeah, no, I mean, 9 days. I'm not a paladin.
The stoic dwarves of Iron.
You got my attention. Safe travels.
I actually have like never really played that. Should be interesting. Yeah. Yeah, but you can't bubble hearts. Did you even know that you can do that, James? There's an unstoppable move the paladins can do to like escape anything. So it's banned on here. You just bubble and then heartstone. Yeah. It's so funny when you play baddies all the time. You never know that you can do that. I don't know, maybe they did, but it's pretty nutty. I mean, someone's attacking you, you just yeah, there's no heartstone at all. That's why it had to be banned, because there's nothing the world can do to stop it. Yeah, it's just you get bubbled. You just bubble. Does he have some? Do you want to? Sweet, I don't know. You're playing Johnny for a sad, sad loss and a sad, sad death. I got home, and that's all I've been doing since, and he just died, nigga.
Great to meet you.
I'm sad, nigga. Like, you actually, like, he
What's
wasn't
on your
supposed to
mind?
die there, bro. Like, I don't die, like, below level 10, bro. That was, like, not okay.
Watch your back. Off with you. No. See you soon. No.
Yeah, no, I mean, I want to enjoy my day while I can. Thursday. Alright, that day, it's like... I don't even want to look at it, bro. 2 to 9:30, 12 to 9:30, 11 to 9:30, 2 to 9:30.
How are you? Safe travel.
That's gonna probably be alone, too.
Be good. I've the finest wares in the land. Off with you. What can I do for you? Keep your feet on the ground.
Shit is pretty fucked.
Well met.
I didn't sign up for this at all.
No, be good.
It's 11:30 to 9:30. Yeah, I know. Right? Thank God that's gonna be Friday, and I'm gonna pick up a cart. So, he's so sober, imagine. Oh, I saw that. And I was pissed. Cause they had me on like a really civil week. Like they just had me on those like back to like 2.5, 3 hour. Kind of liking it. I just new schedule's posted. Oh yeah, we don't close at 7 anymore. We close at 9:30. They just slapped me with that shit. 9:30, bro. That's 2.5 more hours than.
Every day.
They just mark him down for it. They got me on some other shit. Yeah, no, like a little bit ago, Johnny had never. Just slammed it on.
Never talked about it. We can't say
It's crazy for that shit, bro. It's in its brain. Gives another year. Kind of want to test a lot. See how far James can make it in the Warcraft before he croaks. He could. You can take him next. Bring him back for the one time. You sure you don't want to give Johnny a snapperoo? This is like a theme.
Inventory.
Like, bro, like, is it not weird to hang out with them?
Can't carry anymore.
Really fucked them up.
How are ya? I'm the finest warriors in the land.
He just.
What's on your mind?
Fella. Oh my god.
Safe travels. How are ya? See you soon.
Great to meet you.
I bet they.
Well met.
So she can't smoke.
Hi, how are you? Alrighty then.
Great to meet you. Be good.
Jeez, you're going in early. Thunder might beat him.
Interest you on a pint? Why don't you get her back? Be good.
Yep.
DC's the other day, he fixed it, guys, if you want to give it another shot. He fixed the, he fixed the add-on, so it's not DCing people anymore. He was just, you know, it was an older version that was DCing it, apparently. So, you know, buyer beware, it's still an early add-on, but it's working.
What can I get for you?
Swamping you. Ridiculous.
Chunk of boar meat, don't sell it, don't sell it, resist the urge.
Be good.
Be good. What props would you go as a pally? I think I would go engineering, mining. Or blacksmithing, mining. Yeah, I got the rogue to 60, yeah.
You can have 5 potions on Maybell McClure quest in Elwyn and a lot of boars in McClure farm.
What can I do for you?
Yo, thank you, Darren, for the good advice. Is it a quest reward, or do you have to, or can you just buy it from her? Because I know there's a vendor over at that farm. Ooh, back of the box, though. Karanos, right? Let me get some back of the box in chat. One of the coziest places in the whole damn game right here. I'll take a bite of this pasta. Hey, what's up, Samrab? Do you recommend YouTube for saving VODs? Yeah, exactly, man. If you stream to YouTube,
What can I do for
it saves it forever.
See you soon. Great to meet you. See you soon.
Make this my
What can
home.
I get for you today?
Get some Rhapsody malt.
Hi. Safe travels. How are you? Keep your feet on the ground. You got my attention. Up with you.
Can you guys hear me now? My bad. Still muted? Sorry. I tried to talk with my wife for a second. Oh my god, so you didn't hear any of that. Yikes. I was pretty much just saying that I'm not going to get first aid for a little bit. Because normally I would get first aid, right? But I'm trying to be as cheap as possible. So I can buy as many bags as possible.
See you soon.
Let me see. Frag, boar ribs, tough jerky, sell this. I'm trying to be as cheap as possible right now.
Watch your back.
There's the ding. 53 to go. You love to see it. Yo, V-Man17, thank you so much, man, for the tier 1. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you very much, man, for the support.
No. See you soon.
I really want that add-on. Which one? Did the Rogue was successful, man. He's 60. Oh, mining's right here. Oh. Thanks. Yeah, so I'm gonna go get mining and skinning right now. I have heart up in an hour. Yeah, like in a minute. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. The timing is perfect. Engineering trainer.
Great to meet you.
Need mining.
Safe travel.
Right up here. Alright. Some nice mining. Cozy little cottage right here.
Up in you.
This. See if he has a mining pick though.
Be good. Watch
That's
your back.
engineer. So he doesn't sell a mining pick, but he teaches you how to mine? What? There's like a sexy lady on the wall in here? Is this like an Easter egg? Look at this. Do you guys know about this? Mining pick seller is outside. Oh, okay. Did you get the GM screenshot? I've been waiting for it. I have the ticket open right now. Look at the average wait time. Can you see it if I hover over it? 3 days, 51 minutes, dude. Never noticed this, right? That's kind of crazy, man. Hold up. It looks like she has a mask on her face or something, like a COVID mask or something. Am I tripping? Like a surgical mask. Or maybe I'm just tripping. Yo, this is kind of weird. These dwarves in here got the frat house down here, pretty much. Like, I'm not. This place is hilarious. These guys got the little man cave down here, for real though. They got like kegs. They got knives. They got ladies up on the wall. They got guns. They got food. They got cheese. All right, I see you though. They got blunderbusses. Damn. Alright, I need to get that mining pick. You said they sell it outside, huh? Yeah, cargo's on the Alliance. Yeah, man. Who sells the mining pick? I don't see any vendor out here.
Off with you.
Wendigo mains. Yeah, I don't see any vendor out here. Oh, engineering supplies. Oh, this guy's got to be it right here.
Great to meet you. How are ya?
Mining pick one time. Hell yeah. Ooh, you can buy powders here too. Good to know if you're gonna go engineer. Buy that.
See you soon.
Alright, so I'm gonna actually, even though this is really inefficient, obviously, I'm gonna run the get skinning right now. I think it's gonna be worth it. Right?
Great.
Instead of getting it at like level 10 or 12 when you would normally go to the city, I really think it's gonna be worth it. Especially if I can just charge critters all the way up there. Just be quick and then I'll just hearth back. Look for critters. Oh no, the rogue made it to 60, man. That's the same server. So yeah, a lot of people don't know this, right? If you're on a PvE server, you can have both Alliance and Horde. It's kind of cool, so you can play with your friends on both sides if you want. You don't need another account. You can just play on the other. You can just play on the other faction.
What can I do?
Yo, I set the hearth ready. I appreciate it though. It's in Karanos. Are you gonna do anything more with the rogue or just leave it there? I'm not sure, man. I'm not gonna touch him at all because I still need the GM screenshot, right? That's the thing that was the juiciest carrot on a stick for me. I was waiting for that juicy screenshot that says you had no deaths, no AH. So unfortunately, it says it might take up to 3 days, 55 minutes. Hopefully this is an exaggeration. I got a response to my first ticket when I made it, but the response was just saying, we can't help you, try again. But I definitely don't want to do anything on him, because if he dies, then if I ask the GM if I died, he's going to be like, yeah, you just died. So I'm just keeping him alive. He's just chilling there in the city. Yeah, the rogue made it to 60. I'm going to go for the bear at 8, because I'll get... Oh man, look at this. Ironforge for the first time. Now that's back of the box right there.
What can I do for
Look at
you?
the way the graphics
Both
look
with
with
you.
these settings. That's a pretty nice shot right there. You should get first aid. Actually, linen bandages sell for less. Fun fact, right? Linen bandages sell for less. It's the one tier of bandage. Linen bandage, for some unknown reason, it doesn't even make sense. Like, it makes no sense, but linen bandage sells for less. Isn't that weird? Do you have a main character that is fully geared for endgame? I do, yeah. I have a lock with beatable yell gear, but I don't play him anymore. Oh, turn in linen bandages for green stuff. Oh. Oh, I smell you. Oh my god, dude. Ironforge looks insane. I never saw Ironforge because I played Horde with these settings, remember? Take a look, boys. Is that just me or what? Yo, tell me Ironforge doesn't look insane right now. Just as a little manlet running around, just like... Dude, what? Alright. Let me stash some stuff in my bank. Oh, I actually need this board meat. Never mind. Never mind. I need that board meat for a quest. Alright, so we gotta get skinning here, right?
What's on your mind?
Session.
Keep
Skinning.
your feet on the ground.
Ironforge slaps. Yeah, I haven't seen... I love the lighting. I love the lighting in Ironforge. Let me tell you right now, I've never seen the Alliance cities with these settings. Remember? Because we've been on Horde this whole time. So far, looks insane. Oh my lanterns. Look at this place. You can see all the steam coming off the, Dude, what? Alright. Straight up thought I would take a break. I felt like I took a break. I didn't stream earlier today, you know? I can already tell it's gonna be major slappage if I go over there, just by looking at the little call. I'm gonna go over there right after this. Should check out old Ironforge? Yeah, good idea. Killing it with the content lately. Congrats on your growth lately. Thank you so much, man. Damage. Alright, let me go up here. Get my skinning. I feel big brain about this run. I really do. You know, the story of my life when it comes to WoW a lot of the time is unless I have things totally perfectly planned in advance, I just forget all the big brain shit, you know? So like, I'm just glad that I remembered, you know, get skinning super early, get mining super early before we even did anything in Dunmorrow. I feel big brain about this play, going Ironforge right now. What's the video called that shows how to set up your mod's UI? It's called How to Make WoW Look Like Diablo. It's on my channel if you just click my channel. Hey, Zorvex, DK, thank you so much for the prime, man. Why am mining skinning? So if I'm gonna go blacksmithing or engineering, either one that I go is gonna require leathers, right? Either one. So I think it's big brain right now to go skinning and get a stack or two of light leather, just so whatever way I go, I'm gonna have the leather, right? And honestly, can't they make armor kits too? Like at the very beginning of leatherworking? Oh, let me go see the cave, dude. Let me see the cave real quick before I leave. This is the Forlorn Cavern. See, I'm so happy my rogue hit 60 men because I can really just enjoy the game right now. I don't feel any pressure to levels, any kind of speed. I'm legit just chilling right now. My heart rate is low. Let me check out this cave. Yeah, the rogue is 60. Oh, baby. It's dark in here. Oh, man, look at this. Actually, I don't know if this is back in the box. There's not really anything going on here. Just a puddle. Hey, remember when they had that Murloc here after the BlizzCon back in the...
Crunching a lot of numbers. Like that. Crunching a lot of numbers. Alright, have a good one. We'll watch the game later. I think it's Lakers. Hey. Yeah. Should be good. Alright, see ya.
What's on your mind? See you soon.
The day there was a Murloc vendor here. I forgot what he did, but I think he gave you something after BlizzCon. It's actually too dark in here. That's kind of cool. You know, I feel like some places it's kind of cool that it's so dark you can't see. That right here, this shot, back of the box though, 100%. Yeah, it doesn't look that great in there. I agree. It's kind of too dark. It's just blue. It's kind of simple. All right. Anything else we should do here? Let me think. I don't think so. Not gonna scuff. The run is not scuffed. We have no money, but that's fine. We invested in an early bag. Not the blessed run though. You see how big of a deal it would have made though if we just got one pouch, just one green or red pouch. It would have just been so nice. But what are you gonna do? Can't control the RNG. Get flight path from Stormwind. Yeah, true, but I don't know. I'm just gonna chill here for a little bit. I want to get mining and skinning. Congrats on 60, man. Thank you so much, Shalt. I appreciate it. It's so cheap to fly IF Stormwind. Yeah. Let me just do some any weapon training. I don't have. That's 10 silver, right? I want to take an L on everything and just invest on bags. and my next weapon upgrade is gonna be really weird. Normally, you would buy the white weapon from Karanos, right? That's normally what you would do, but I'm gonna skip it. I'm gonna be a little bit weaker. I'm gonna take an L, but that's okay. Faster is not always better in hardcore, right? Faster is not always better. Let it sink in, guys. It's a new concept for WoW. It's not. It's a foreign concept. Faster is not always better in hardcore. So I'm gonna take the L. I'm not gonna be as strong. I'm not gonna buy the white weapon. I'm gonna hang in there with the Anvilmar hammer. I'm gonna get to level 8. Once I get a potion, I'm gonna swing over and kill Mange Claw. Get the dagger from him, the green dagger. And I'm gonna have bags and engineering and skin. I'm gonna have bags and mining and skinning going. Buy an early bank slot. The 6 slots, no, it's not really worth it to go tailoring to buy the bags. Because the 6 slot bags are really cheap. They're only 5 silver. It's not worth it. IMO. Alright, oh, let's put on, find minerals. So the cool thing about this, guys, in hardcore, we always meme about this. The funny thing about hardcore is that all you have to do is put this tracking on one time for the rest of the game. And we're done. Because you never die, right? So why not dwarf? Because on warrior, the way you die mainly is through roots. You get rooted and then you get destroyed. So escape artist is just insane on warrior. Definitely the best racial, but I mean dwarf is great too. What's up, Max Rogers? Yeah, I hit 60 on the road. The whole VOD's on my channel. Oh, skin. Skin. Clutch, man. Wait, what? Yo, I have to run. Holy shit, dude. Oh, dude, don't end my blessed run, Bear. Oh, Bear, don't end my blessed run. I think this might be it. I'm dead. I'm dead. Fuck, dude. I'm fucking dead, aren't I? No, I'm fine. Oh my god, dude. I survived. Holy shit, dude. That would have been like the earliest I've scuffed a run. Oh, thank god. Talking all that smack, saying this is the blessed run. Almost died to a bear trying to skin, man. Oh my Lanta.
Fresh meat.
Oh my god, dude. Almost got killed by wife, I think. Maybe. Yo, I'm gonna start. I think I'm gonna start not skinny. I think I'm gonna start small. I'm gonna skin rabbit. I think this is more my speed right now. Oh god. Dude, you think I can heal dead mines on your naked pally? Your lovely naked pally? Probably not. I mean, maybe. If you have a full 5-man group, maybe you could. One way to find out. Oh, fuck. Another one? Dude, what is this? Putting me through the gauntlet out here, man. Oh, my Lanta, dude. Jesus. Oh, the guards got me. Alright. Alright, I need to relax. I need to get my bearings. This is a whole new ballgame. I'm a warrior. Okay. Rust. That's Death Wolf Valley. I've died many times. Oh my god, dude. Imagine dying level 7. Oh, heck, let's go. Thanks. Don't fight anything above your level. Yeah, pretty much, man. Pretty much. Okay. Just remember my place. I am with the scrawny little warrior right now, level 7. Let's go pick up all these quests. Okay, I'll take other people's dead things. Playing as this little gnome is gonna feel weird with this badass UI. Wait, what? Target is tapped? I've never got this from skinning before. Okay, this run is freaking me out. Weird stuff's happening. Can't get a leather. Failed attempt. There we go, light leather. Amazing. Our very first one. Oh, and a copper vein. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Copper vein.
What can I do for you?
I think it's way up there. Oh, I think it's way up there.
Fresh meat.
Keep your feet on the ground.
I'm getting humbled real quick as a warrior. Little gnome warrior. Okay, let me get this quest from inside the gnome hut. You might have to change it to lollipops and gizmos for the gnome. Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Pleased to meet you.
Fresh meat.
Alright. Frostbane hole. Okay, let's get the ammo. That's an easy quest. We'll do the Yetis. Do you find this UI makes it harder to do because you have less zoom and can see less around you? Oh, absolutely, man. Absolutely. It's definitely more dangerous playing like this, but it's more fun too at the same time because you get more into the combat.
Great to meet you.
All right, level 6. That's more like it.
Be good.
Hooray! Out of range.
What's on your mind?
Action cam has grown on me? Hell yeah, man. Skin this bad boy. And we're on the board. We're recuperating our money. And a rabbit right next to us we can skin? Hell yeah. So, how much is a skinning knife? Like a silver? Something like that? So we already got a leather. Each one is 15 copper. Dude, failing to skin a rabbit. That is truly the bottom of the bottom. You don't get any weaker than that. So I already got 21 copper back. Plus 15 copper. I'm already recuperating my investment. Feels good. A couple more mobs will be fully recuperated. Skinning knife is 82 copper. Alright, nice. Yeah, and we're getting... I'll probably get... I think 1 stack of light leather should be enough for... should be enough for blacksmithing. Maybe not. Maybe I'll get 2 stacks. Blacksmithing or engineering. I'll probably go engineering, huh? Target dummy. That sounds pretty good.
Fresh meat.
I don't know, man. Should we go blacksmith? That does sound pretty fun. I don't know, dude. I'm undecided. Maybe I don't have to decide on this stream. Get this ammo. Hey! Whoa, this fire looks awesome right now. First time I was on the server, I got RP'd. I thought it was an NPC. There was a guy right here. He was sitting down. He was a gnome. It was like this. He was on my paladin. If anybody watched my paladin. He was sitting right here, and I thought his ass was an NPC, and I came up and he started talking to me. It freaked me out.
How are you? Be good.
Sharpening stones and making weapons, armors, blacksmithing all the way.
Greetings.
Yeah, it's mainly making the weapons. It'd be pretty sweet. But I don't know. Probably go engineering realistically. I do want to. I mean, making use of the racial is kind of nice. Having goggles is pretty nice, you know. Skin this bad boy. You don't have to do the gnome engineering. I mean, BS gnome would be badass. You think so? I mean, it could be cool, yeah. Charge looks so cool on action cam. I'm pretty excited playing this guy right now, for real. Sometimes I'll play a guy on stream that like we decided, and I can tell from the beginning, like, yo, my heart's kind of not into it. You know, I'm just not feeling it. I am feeling this gnome right now. This gnome hitting the right spot. Iron Lad was an engineer. RP Iron Lad, do it in his memory. Yeah. Rip Iron Lad. And just really fun too. Yeah, it really is for sure. Look, we probably already made all of our money back from skinning. We're gonna get rich, boys. One leather at a time. Any farm updates? Not much, man. Not much. I didn't go up last week, and to be honest, I've this hardcore challenge on the rogue set back some of the progress on the farm. Happily so, though. I mean, I'm not really in a huge rush to get it done. It's more of like a next year type of thing with the lavender. We've come to realize. Now that I hit 60 on the rogue, though, I might have to spend a few more weekends up there. I can still play up there too. I just can't stream. Internet's good enough to play. What is the name of the gnome? Car HC. Nothing too creative. Oh, dude, it's a gold mine. It's a gold mine of Yeti corpses. I don't even have to kill him. Let's go. It takes up so much bag space. What, the leather or what? I mean, that's why I'm gonna buy bags. I might even sell the first couple stacks of leather just for more silver, so I can buy more bags, right? I really want full 6 slots, like ASAP. I'm happy to take the L. Oh my god, it's an actual gold mine, dude. I feel like I hit the jackpot, hit the Powerball. All these dead Yetis, didn't have to kill them. How much money I'm making? I'm coming like Jeff Bezos. Getting all these free Yetis. Oh, still got oh, true. Under the base cam, sure. See, this is why getting skinning is good though. Early, wasn't that worth it going to Ironforge? I mean, again, it's not for speed, right? It's just for making our character as strong as possible. All these guys, they didn't go to Ironforge. They're just killing these Yetis. I'm getting 15 copper off each one, even if at worst case I get a ruined leather scrap. I get 15 copper. Look, this is already 1 silver 5. Dude, I'm gonna be rich. This stack is already 1 silver 5. Iron Man or just hardcore? This is hardcore. More of a copper mine. Yeah, still though. I mean, it's definitely worth it though. Look at all this. It's unbelievable. At the rate, how fast I can skin them too. I'll happily let this guy kill those guys. And get me some Yeti skins. Do not get trapped in there. Okay, appreciate it. Oh my god, look at this. All I see is dollar signs in front of me. I'm gonna be rich. Hearthstone? I already used it. Oh no, I didn't use a hearth. I have Hearthstone. Okay, I can use it for Mage Claw then. That's awesome. Dude, I'm gonna be rich. I am gonna be rich off Yeti skins. Might get trapped. Yeah, there's a lot of people in here though. Should be alright. Nobody getting skinning. Shaking my head. That's what I'm saying. I mean, because people are too lazy, right? I'm usually too lazy. Like 99% of the time, I'm too lazy. Go all the way to Ironforge to get skinning. And this is not like the speedrun play, right? But for hardcore, it just makes a lot of sense. We're getting money. We can invest in bags early. We're thinking big picture. Trying to become strong. Trying to do professions. Like, this is just...
How are ya?
Only bad news is
Watch your back.
I haven't killed a Yeti of my own yet. I still have the whole quest to
What can I
complete.
do for you?
But I'm getting rich off Yeti skins. Is this warrior destined for the Gurubashi arena? Maybe, man. Maybe.
You got my attention. Watch your back.
Is that legit? He's trying to do the hardcore challenge with Gnome Warrior? Yeah, I'm trying to do it. Yep. Dude, Gnome Warrior, but Gnome Warrior is good though. You guys see, like, the escape artist is amazing for hardcore. That's the #1 way you die in hardcore from getting netted. So, look at all this free money just sitting on the ground. I'm surprised there's no copper veins in here though. Isn't that kind of weird? This big ass Yeti cave, there's not 1 copper vein. Maybe because people got mining. That's probably why. They just didn't get skinny because it's an Ironforge. Yeah, I bet you that's the case.
Talk to me. Walk with you.
Fresh meat.
Alright. No more Yetis this way.
What's on your
For sure, I was just wondering if you were testing or actually started already. Yeah, no, we started. This is it, man. And I'm... Dude. Look at all this free money. Free money. I'm gonna have stacks of leather. Skinning so worth it. Look at this. 2 silver 3s. Oh my god. I feel like I'm hacking the game right now. Already, just from my skinning efforts, it's probably a bag. It's already gotten me a bag, probably. All this? 2 silver 25 plus 1 20, that's like 4 silver, so I'm close to a bag.
How are you? Safe travel.
Yeah, I don't have a bag yet from it, but soon. I feel like I'm hacking the game. So much money. Thing is, if I just got one small pouch drop though, doesn't it sell for 5 silver? Oh, no, it sells for a silver 25, doesn't it? If you try to sell it, but you wouldn't want to sell it. But just imagine, you know, you get a couple blessed pouches dropping for you, like you are just sailing. Is this a hardcore cup event? No, this is just regular hardcore. I definitely consider going for a better weapon than anything else, just bag profits. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to get Mage Claw at level 8. I'm going to go over there and try and kill it. What level is he again? 12 or 10? If he's 10, I think I can do it at 8. If he's 12, yeah, I can't. If I had a potion, I think I could do it at 8. Hamstring him. I'd probably train first aid for it too, just so I can hamstring him and bandage a little bit. Can't believe there's no coppers in there. Oh shit, we aggroed too. Alright, I think we're fine. We're fine, right? We're fine. I'm just gonna focus down on one. I'm not gonna use rage on the other one. Okay, we're good. I'm probably gonna head out of the cave now. I'll kill the ones outside. Unless they're all dead. From the other hardcore players out here. Yeah, I'll probably head out. Is your find minerals turned on? Yeah, it's hidden though, so I have it on my, because I think it looks unsightly to see it. So I have it hidden unless I hover over. Cave's scary as fuck. Yeah, they really are, aren't they? Skinning is just making me buku money though. Look at this, man. Oh my god, 3 silver, 1 silver 40. I'm already on my second stack. I probably have a bag worth of silver already. It's from like a couple minutes of skinning. Insane. Insane. What is my skinning even at? It's probably like only max or something, probably. 56 skinning already? Dude. About to not even drop it at this point. Just 56 skinning already. Cheese and crackers. I just got it like 1 millisecond ago and I had 56 skinning. Yeah, small bag is 5 silver. I gotta go kind of soon. I gotta get dinner with wifey.
Fresh meat.
Let me just finish this quest out. I'm having so much fun on the Gnome Warrior though somehow. I don't know if I should be happy or kind of be questioning myself. I can't wait to get back. Keep pumping this guy through Lockmadon. Ooh, bracers. That's a huge upgrade. Oh, I should have. Oh no, I didn't have the silver, but I do got to train thrown weapon from Ironforge at some point. That's why the skinning is going to be huge. Save some leathers for the goggles. Yeah, for sure, exactly. I mean, I'm gonna have stacks of leather at this point, man. Uh-oh, I pulled the second one. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. No, you guys warned me of this. We're fine, we're fine. He has 105 health. I have 97 health. I should be able to do more damage in this. There's a pat though. 49 health. This guy is like a flamethrower, frost flamethrower. Oh god. Oh god. I'm gonna eat my tactical rib. Get my stam food. What is this? 2 stam? 2 stam, 2 spirit. Alright, I'm fine, I'm fine. I gotta focus though. Just a little bit. I warned you about the Wendigos. Dude, I've never died in this game in my life. That's why I'm not worried, I guess. What do you do with the 60 rogue? I'm just waiting for him to get the GM verification right now. Alright, I'm out. How many, I only have 3 mains, though. First time popping in on this character. Good luck, brother. Thanks, man. But back-to-back, that would be insane, right? That would be insane. Skinning was the best call, though. This, the best call, getting skinning this early. capitalizing on the hype of all these new characters and just making money off their labor. Feels good, man. Exploiting their labor. Will hardcore still be a thing at DBC? Wait, what? What was that? Maybe. We'll see, man. I hope so.
Yo, send us some dinner, my man. I know you got turtle soup waiting.
Hey, Cassidy, what's up, dude? Thanks for the 5. Send us some dinner. Yeah, man, come through. Wifey wants to actually get dinner. I told her I was gonna go to Mod Pizza tonight. Anybody ever go to Mod Pizza before? It's pretty good. They have good salad there, like really good salad. I mean, like their salad is solid. Like you get chicken, bacon, baby corn, onions, the actual roasted garlic, the whole cloves of garlic, roasted. I'm excited. That's dinner tonight. Mod is lit, right? Pyology. I saw that before. It looked too. I don't know. It looked too modern for me for a pizza place, but I guess Mod Pizza kind of does too. But I don't know. Yeah, I'll try it. Yeah, we have them around here. Just had Mod the first time the other day. Yeah, it's pretty good, huh? Loot it, loot it, loot it. You profit off of your labor. Hell yeah. Look how stacked I am, man. I'm rich, man. I'm rich. And I'm making use of that bag I bought, right? It just feels good when a plan works. Feels so good. Get rid of this. It's cheap. The skinning plan is just working phenomenally well. Look, so this Wendigo died, right? He dropped 2 copper. He dropped 2 copper. That was his drop. I'm looting a leather scrap. That's 15 copper. Oh, should I yoink his vein? Nah, that's not joking. Yeah, the mining strat is just insane. I mean, the skinning strat. Love it. Oh, there's so many Yetis. Oh god, oh god, oh god. There's so many Yetis. Right, I can fight this. 2v1. Will you ever play your rogue again? I'm not even sure. I'm not sure, man. Maybe. Probably. Oh, minor healing potion! Can we get some blessed run? That's the first blessed thing to happen to us. Alright, we can get that. Oh my god. We can kill that mage claw now. I mean, once we get 8. How do I get out of here, though? Is it this way? That's the first blessed thing to happen to us. I don't think it's this way. I think it's this way. Dude, how do I get out of here? I'm trapped. Ultimate Prestige Challenge. Get a hardcore 60 of all 9 classes. Nomnom's trying to do that, man. I'll probably try to do that too. I love this game mode. The hardcore is so much fun, man. Honestly, I'll probably try to get all 9. I'm getting number 2 right now.
Let's get her back. Greetings. Right.
He trade you something? Yeah, I think he tried to, but he tried to inspect probably, and he just probably messed up. Massive congrats on hitting immortal status. Was hoping you'd run a druid next. Hell yeah, man. Well, I'm gonna get them all to 60 one day. First one's the hardest. I'm feeling the animations. I can't wait for the dual wield animations. Anybody have any experience with gnome dual wield animations? They look cool. Never played one. I love how I make, like I'm gonna go dual wield on this guy, right? And my ultimate arch enemy has been gnome rogues, and I'm effectively gonna kind of be a gnome rogue as a warrior dual wielding. I will have become what I hate. Dude, these Yetis slap, bro. That frost flamethrower thing. Oh my Lanta. Okay, I need one more man. What's up, C-Moxie? Yeah, we're going warrior. We did a whole thing about it. We voted as a group. You know, I had shaman on there as an option. I had paladin on there as an option, but it came down to Tauren warrior or gnome warrior of all things. Alright, I still need a Yeti. This is obnoxious. I still need one main. Hate to see it. So many people playing right now? Yeah, let me see the guild. Let me see how many people are out in here. 99 people on? It's bigger than the Horde? You're kidding. Who's playing on the Horde right now? Alliance about to break 100 people online. That might be a new milestone. That's insane, dude. Anybody online on the Horde? Alright, that's the last main. Hell yeah. 84? That's insane, dude. So we actually have more than the Horde now. Wow, that's crazy. So there's like 200 people playing online right now. Somebody's got to break the ice, man. There's 99. Somebody please make it 100. 99. About to screenshot it if it gets three digits. Highest level's 39 too. Wow. There's a 56. 56 Paladin. 49 Hunter. BB Alliance is always back, yeah. 101? Let me see. Holy smokes, 103. I'm screenshotting this. That's insane, dude. That's the first time I've seen it triple digits. That's the first time I've seen hardcore in triple digits. Dude, I'm a leather god. 3 silver, 4 silver, 40. I have over 5 silver in product right now. 5 silver. That means I can buy another bag. I'm gonna reinvest my profits. Like Tony Montana. What server are you all on? We're on a Blood Sale. Blood Sale Buccaneers. This. What UI add-on? What's up, Bob? If you click my YouTube channel, there's a video guide how to set it up. The video is called How to Make WoW Look Like Diablo. What spec are you going? I think I'm gonna go Fury Dual Wield, which is gonna be fun. Never did it before. I did Arms Dual Wield before, and then swapped them for the overpower procs and stuff. But Fury Dual Wield is gonna be hype. So I need light leather, but I'm gonna get a lot more, right? So I'm just gonna vendor this. I'm just gonna vendor everything actually. Maybe even the Cragboar rib. It doesn't make Spirit Stamp food though. I'll save that. I feel bougie now. I was so broke, and now I feel like I have options. I can buy 2 bags. Oh, dude.
Up with you.
I'm buying 2 bags for sure.
Safe travels.
When your run isn't blessed, you just make it blessed. You get skinning and you make it blessed, and you catch up on bags. I'm gonna have 3 6 slots right now. And I have a potion. Manually blessing the run right now.
I have the finest wares in the land. Watch your back.
Amazing, dude. Look at my inventory. I'm 1 bag away from full bags. And I can learn cooking still. Yeah, let me learn cooking. So I can make some food.
How are ya?
Oh, it costs 1 silver? Alright, fuck that.
Off with you.
I'll do it later. Once I get full bags, I'll do it. So that bag in the cave really, actually almost probably paid itself off. That bag in the cave, if you think about it. Because I left with full inventory, right? And I was packed with product after leaving that cave. Hardest part is upgrading 2 weapons instead of 1. Yeah. But it's fun though. I like upgrading weapons. It's just like really satisfying when you get new weapons. Level 8, you need to buy some skills. Yeah. I'll have money for skills by the time I'm 8 though. I mean, these bags are gonna pay for themselves. There's all these people out here, so I can make use of all of their. Oh my god, that was the biggest play of the night, man. Getting skinning early. I would be feeling hopeless right now, like so broke, not a hope in the world. Instead, I feel like a big baller. Already have how many bags? 3 bags. My skinning is probably maxed out at this point. 75 skinning already. I can't make this up. You gotta eat with the wife? True, man. Damn. This run is just getting blessed right about now, though. Kinda right, though. Alright, let me just turn this in. camera settings are wild. Thanks, man. Damn, dude.
You got my attention. Be good.
Having so much fun on this guy, though. Let me see what time mod closes. Mod pizza. Closes at 10? Nah, you're right. I probably should go, huh? Oh, it hasn't been a 4-hour stream, though. Let me stream for 6 more minutes. Then it's 4 hours. I'm at 3:54. I got 6 minutes. Oh, it wasn't pasta. I thought it was pasta, but it was some kind of vegetable dish. Postpone wifey date? Ah, man. Nah, man, can't do it. Can't do it. What'd you say?
The main course.
Oh, you don't want to go to my pizza?
No, I cook.
Oh, she cooked. Alright. Damn, no my pizza?
What can I get for you today?
Let me sell some stuff.
Safe travels.
See, like, usually you buy this, right?
What's on your mind?
Usually you would buy this. But I would be feeling like a broke boy if I bought this right now, right? Like, usually if you're speedrunning, you would buy Gladius. But you guys see what I mean? Like, I feel like in hardcore, you just take the L. It's like an investment, you know? Like, I went to get skinning instead. Now I have 3 bags. Now we're starting to get the factory rolling. We're starting to get the money. You know, that's why I feel like hardcore changes the meta. You know, because the thing is, I'm going to replace that Gladius anyway, level 8. I mean, if I can kill Mage Claw. If I die to Mage Claw, then it's just scuffed, but I think I'll be able to kill Mage Claw. Wife Shadow Meld, yeah. Alright, I got 6 minutes. What can I do in 6 minutes? Skin some stuff.
Inventory is
The leather, the spawn rate, handed ammo quest. Did I not hand it in? Oh, I think I handed it in already. Oh, wait. You might be right. The dude you handed it to is over here. Yeah, I don't know. I think I can do that in time. You're right. It doesn't show up on Questy, but you're right. Yeah, you have to hand it in over here. Good call, good call. Hopping back on after dinner? Probably not, man. But I'll stream early in the morning. Mondays are a rough day for me usually. That's what I have. I work part-time for this other company. So I have to handle some stuff on Mondays. But Tuesdays I'm pretty free. So I'll do like a long stream tomorrow. I'll stream this guy. We'll get up to like level 20 or something.
Fresh meat.
Go train skinning? Oh, and train the next rank of skinning? Yeah, I don't know if I have time for that. Let me just go turn in this quest and I'll hard. I'll be good. It is kind of weird not having any two-hander though, right? I just realized that. That's one thing that's weird about Gnomes. That's one thing that's really weird about Gnomes. This is the only warrior? Or is there another warrior that starts with only one hand training? I feel like this is the only one, dude. Oh, maybe Troll. Troll might not have two-hander. Yeah, I think Troll doesn't have two-hand. Actually, Warrior might not either. I know Torn and Orc have two-hander. Undead has two-hander. Yeah, they get thrown. Troll is sword and board, yeah. So yeah, Blood Cell. Yeah, if you're on a PvE server, you can have characters on both sides. Is this guy growing on any of you guys? Does it look? I mean, it's too early, I guess, but dude, he's pretty fun. Excited, man. See the two-handed, see the dual wield. I hope Alliance can get those fist weapons. There's no way those are just horde only, right? Loving the dome. Hey, Winky, what's up, man? Good to see you. You gonna try Vagash? Not right now. I wish I could, but I gotta chill with wifey. Getting some good meats though, man. We're off to a good start. The way I look at it is this is 13 cooking skill right here. And each one of these crag boar ribs, each one, right, makes spirit food, doesn't it? Yeah, dude. So this is 4 spirit food right here. That's nice. Hey, Slank Man, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime, brother. I appreciate it. Alright. Another one. It's another spirit food right there. That's 5 spirit food. That is actually super nice. Because Horde, you can't get spirit food for a long time, can you? First spirit food you get as Horde is Plane Strider Stew, isn't it? Think about Duratar. You know, you can get Scorpion Surprise, but that's not spirit food. It's good. It's really good food. It's not spirit food. That's kind of an amenity of the Alliance. You get a free recipe as soon as you get the Keranos for 2 spirit, 2 stamp food. Thing is, it's it's not the greatest thing ever. It's 2 spirit, 2 stamp, but it's better than nothing.
Be good. What can I do?
Then we get silver from this guy. Dude, we're off to an awesome start. This vendor. Man. I think that's about it, fellas. I'm gonna have to call it. But thank you very much for spending your time with me. I really appreciate it.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, Willie here. At the end of my Was It Any Good Though series, I came to a conclusion that I suspected would be the case, but wouldn't have truly known until I looked at each class in the level of detail that I did. That is that every class can be considered good, and while some are more favoured, there is really no class that is just straight up bad or useless. Each class has their own unique identity and iconic spells. Not everyone needs to have a CC, not everyone needs to have an interrupt, or even a DPS cooldown, and while some classes can do things others cannot, it's often also the case vice versa. So in this new series, I want to look at the ways you can make the most out of your chosen class, and find out how to play to your class's strengths. The points I'll be looking at will differ from class to class in relation to their strengths, as they aren't all shared across the board. Today I'll be looking at the Paladin and we'll cover these points. The mean value specs, Reckoning and Shockadins, dungeon running or boosting as a spell power build, holy PvE, PvP capabilities as a supporting class, and then some macros and add-ons. We had Priest last video, and this episode we have another healer, the Paladin. Oh, okay, fine, I'm joking, but Paladin has somehow ended up being my second class to hit level 60. Yes, I have 2 level 60s now, let's all laugh at the nerd, and you know what, I'm gonna have every class at level 60 eventually. Anyway, reflecting on my first video in the Was It Any Good Though series and what I said there, as well as having spent many hours on the class myself, I think I'm in a pretty good spot to formulate an idea of what makes the Paladin class great, and I really have come to appreciate it for just how diverse it can be, so let's do this. Paladins are one of those classes where they can do some really silly stuff, where they're in a weird position of being kind of memey, but also kind of good because of it. If you fully commit into a spec or gear build that aims to maximise a certain strength, it really starts to hit some niche roles that really only the Paladin has the tools to fill. Bet you've heard of the Shockadin before. This is taking the Paladin's capabilities in Holy and turning it into damage, basically an offensive Paladin spec that is Retribution. And this specialisation didn't truly come into existence until the Burning Crusade, where the cooldown of Holy Shock was cut in half, as well as Consecration becoming
baseline, as well as some exceptional supporting talents like Holy Guidance, boosting up your spell damage nicely. Also, the 10 extra levels afforded Paladins the luxury of getting Holy Shock and Sanctiora, but for the time being we're still in Classic, where it's possible to play a Shockadin eventually, but not really just yet. Gear is a big factor, and since this is a PvP spec, you better be wearing plate, since you need that defensive bonus from your armor to wear down your targets between shock cooldowns. Tier 1 for Paladin is dedicated to plus healing bonuses, so it really isn't doing anything for you. Tier 2 is where stuff starts to get interesting, since the items in this category have both plus spell damage and healing on them. Tier 2 helm and legs are currently available from Ragnaros and Elixir. 5-set bonus is nice too, giving a solid spell power increase. Tier 3 for Lex Rammus is just pure healing once again. The real exciting tier here is 2.5, the Avengers Battle Gear. All the pieces of this have stats that are ideal for you. Extra duration on Judgment is good for Crusader, as well as the 5-set giving a really nice plus 71 spell damage. Shard of the Fallen Star also drops from AQ 40, a nice unused extra 400 damage to your burst, adds that extra meme value. Judge Crusader, Consecration, Hammer of Justice, Shard and then Divine Favor Holy Shock, and wear them down with Righteousness or Command over time. Another nice specialization Paladins can check out is the Reckoning PvP build, and you need to be getting hit, so this doesn't really work for PvE damage purposes. This spec is all about stacking up 5 stacks of Reckoning and then finding the nearest cloth wearer and bashing them for a quick burst of damage. Add in some crits to this and it can easily one-shot. Reckoning used to stack forever, so a Paladin could store an infinite number of attacks, used in the famous Wreck Bomb video onto Kazakh, and it was this kind of thing that made Blizzard have to consider a cap on the ability, as it could just go too crazy. In fact, in Classic itself, we had another fun interaction with Reckoning happen, where a Paladin could apply Blessing of Sacrifice on someone, and whenever that person got crit and the damage was redirected to the Paladin, it would count as if the Paladin themselves was getting crit. This was patched out unfortunately, but could have theoretically made Paladins interesting in PvE if the tanks were getting hit enough by fast attacking targets. Still, it's fun in PvP, especially against rogues who are essentially just waiting for you to turn around and one-shot them once Reckoning stacked up. There's flexibility for Reckoning specs as well, leaning over to Holy Retribution. Something like this for Retribution could be worth a look, getting precision and improved Hammer of Justice in the protection tree, and Vindication and Eye for an Eye in Retribution. This is more just for PvP. In PvE you're missing the Vengeance and Retribution, which will cut heavily into your damage. Alternatively, there is a Holy kind of spec. This should give you some kind of viability in all content, raid or dungeon healing, or even tanking in dungeons, since you pick up improved Righteous Fury and Sanctuary. You need good gear for a build like this, since you're not really spec'd into any one thing. Also, you're missing out on some big Retribution talents like Conviction and two-handed weapon specialization. Either way, pick and choose. Paladin talents are really versatile to say the least. Paladins are in a pretty unique spot where they're able to do some monster pulls in dungeons due to all the damage they can reflect in various abilities, items and consecration, especially through lower level dungeons where after you've geared enough you can realistically expect to pull basically the entire dungeon before AoEing everything down. There are so many items that reflect damage or cause thorn-like effects that you can stack up. Razor Gauntlets, Naggle Ring, Skull Flame Shield, Cloak of Flames, Essence of Pure Flame, Demon Forge Breastplate, Thorium Shield Spike, then abilities like Blessing of Sanctuary, Retribution Aura, and Consecration. There are also unused items like Dragon's Breath Chili or Oil of Immolation. Add all of these up and you can just imagine how much damage you can put out in big pulls. And if you ever do get close to dying, you have Divine Shield and Lay on Hands into a mana potion. You can grind your own gold or be at easy dungeons like Shadowbank, Wailing Caverns or Black Fathoms Deep easily enough. You can even go some holy hybrids so that you aren't having to respec the raids and are still quite a functional healer, only really missing out on the emergency button in Holy Shock. Don't forget how meta it is to boost dungeon these days, more so than it ever has been. People on Gehennas are charging around 2 gold per run for the likes of Stockades for pure XP games. On top of the raw gold from trash and other drops in here, as well as the close vendors in Stormwind, this is pretty easy money for the person providing the boost, and it's not too high on the gear requirement side to be able to complete 12-minute runs for any of the lower level dungeons too. Paladin's main specialization when it comes to PvP is Holy, and most Paladins you will see out and about will probably have a profile. Simply put, Paladin healers are very powerful. This is something what a standard Holy build would look like, and it's a good reference point for if you're making to look to switch towards healing at endgame. This picks up big talents from the Holy tree like Healing Light, Holy Power and Holy Shock, and most importantly, Illumination. Illumination is what makes make Holy Paladin what it is. Extremely mana efficient, excellent in pumping one target, and throughout Classic as you get more and more intellect and spell crit, this talent just keeps getting better and better. Top this off, Flash of Light offers very good healing per mana, though by endgame you can pretty much just bosh a few ranks of Flash of Light on your keyboard and go to town on the tanks. Additionally, let's talk about blessings quickly. These are a huge benefit Paladins offer. In a raid, you more or less want as many Paladins as blessings they can bring. Light, Might, Wisdom, Sanctuary, Kings, and most importantly, Salvation. All of these add up across all classes in your raid and really shouldn't be missed. Horde may get Wind Fury Totem, but at the end of the day, if you're taking over the tank on threat, your damage doesn't really matter at that point. Threat is a big thing, and having Paladins in your raid is a real must. On top of the DPS gains, they bring stat buffs, threat reduction, and your Blessing of Light on the tanks makes your heals even more efficient, and make up for a lack of gear as well. As a Holy Paladin, a raid spot shouldn't be too difficult to get, and on top of all this, the tier gear is solid for solo play and farming as protection / holy hybrid, so what's not to like here? Whether you're Retribution, Holy, or anything in between, for PvP, Paladins offer some amazing utility, and I don't think it's too far out there to say Paladins are the best supporting class in the game. Your only limiting factor is your mana pool, and many of Paladin's best abilities are baseline as well. In some other videos so far in the series, I've covered classes in 1v1 scenarios, but I want to do something a bit different here, as I feel it's more fitting for the Paladin. Not to say they're incapable in 1v1s, if anything 1v1s are where Paladins can shine, but it's also largely dependent on what cooldowns they have available. Paladin with Bubble and Lay on Hands is 100 times scarier than one without. So let's look at what Paladin brings to a group PvP scenario. First of all, you know Kidney Shot for Rogues, right? That really annoying 6-second stun that costs 5 combo points. Imagine that but ranged and with no requirement in advance. That's what Hammer of Justice is. You can also bring it down to a 45-second cooldown with talent through the protection tree, making it that little bit better. This ability can be a real win or loss kind of deal breaker in fights. The only issue with it is those orcs and their pesky OP hardiness ratio. Paladins bring Blessing of Freedom, which is key for allowing your melee classes to gain an edge against mages with their number of slowing effects. It's also one of the few ways to get rid of physical slows like Hamstring or Piercing Howl. Once again, it can be extended to a 16-second duration through talents, which is enormous, though in group PvP you should expect it to get dispelled pretty fast as it's such a powerful effect. One more blessing to consider is Blessing of Protection. 10 seconds of physical immunity at max rank, 5-min cooldown baseline. Once again it can be reduced to 3 minutes through talents. It will also remove abilities that are considered physical, like Renders a Debuff or Cheap Shot 2. Once again, the big weakness here is that it can be dispelled. Final blessing I want to mention, and is frequently overlooked, is Blessing of Sacrifice. It works much differently than being the cooldown it is in retail. In fact, it could have 100% uptime if you wanted in Classic. It transfers 55 damage per hit the target receives at maximum rank, making it particularly good versus small incremental damage, but more importantly giving the Paladin the way to get out of CC that breaks on damage like Sat or Polymorph if you keep it up on an ally who is nearby you, meaning people have to prioritize the Paladin first even more. Auras are also important in PvP. A concentration aura with spiritual focus means you won't take any spell knockback at all, and if talented 50% to spell reduction baseline, also giving an additional chance to resist interrupts and silences. Elemental auras can be very good too, mainly Frost Resistance aura versus mages, or Shadow Resistance aura versus Shadow Priests or Warlocks. And since auras can't be dispelled, they're really good and have a chance to give you a resist or two during fights, which can absolutely make the difference when it's Frost Nova or Fear you are resisting. Paladins have Cleanse. This hits magic, disease and poison abilities all in one go, making it both efficient and great overall for debuff coverage. Other healers have to combine different spells to get different debuff types. Paladin has the one button answer, and I think you get the idea. Paladins have a lot going for them in PvP utility wise. In general, they're just hard to take down. A solid Paladin can bring an enormous amount to their group in PvP. Macros now. Down ranking, as for any healer, is very important. It can be that you macro something to a regular key and then have a shift function for easy alternative access for spells like Holy Light, Flash of Light or Consecration. Mouse overs are recommended for some abilities that can require fast reactions like Blessing of Sacrifice, Freedom or Protection, or even Hammer of Justice, and just replace the spell as appropriate. You can macro together your most frequently used Judgment and Seal combo to save some space on your bar. First use will cast your Seal, the second the Judgment. The following can be used to instantly Blessing of Protection the target of your target in case anyone over aggroes, which can happen pretty easily for Paladins when tanking single target, due to not having the best single target threat and no taunt. As with pretty much every other melee class, get a swing timer. Certain actions will reset your swing timer and can lower your damage or healing output. Actions like healing or casting Hammer of Wrath reset it, and make sure it's properly timed so you aren't losing out. I'd recommend getting weapon swing timer for this. I bet you know what's going to come next. Pally Power. This is an absolutely 100% must have. It essentially adds a bar where you can configure and set up blessing assignments for yourself, as well as enabling an option where others can set assignments, allowing a paladin to set up a blessing rotation for everyone in raid. This turns blessings from a chore into less of a chore. You can right click on the red dot and left click through the classes to choose each blessing per class. Left click blessing icons for greater ones once you've learnt them, and right click for the regular ones. And these are the main two add-ons I've found to be very useful personally. And there we have it for the Paladin. I've found them to be good at farm more than meets the eye in Classic, and I'm currently in process of gearing my own for some serious dungeon farming so I can see what kind of money I can make in various dungeons. And I should have a fun little series on that at some point once I've gotten a bit more gear under my belt. Anyways, what did you think about all this? What are your favourite bits about the Paladin? Oh, and finally, what class do you want next? Let me know, and I will see you guys in the next one.
If you like what you see, give the video a like and subscribe, as there's plenty more to come. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Take care. Bye.
Safe travel.
The thing that I worry most about is Trump's intent to eliminate our health care during the pandemic crisis.
We want to terminate health care for under Obamacare because it's bad.
Alright guys, let's give this a shot. I'm a little rusty. It's been a little while. Here we go. Greetings ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another World of Warcraft Classic Guide. My name is Cargos, and today I am excited to present, for your viewing pleasure, oh, he's got the
Stake your claim. Live the legend. A world awaits. The world of
What can I do for you?
What's on your mind? Welcome. Watch your back.
What's on your mind? Be good. What can I do? Keep your feet on the ground. How are you? See you soon. You got my attention. Watch your back. What's on your mind? Great to meet you. What's your name? To meet you. Christiana Pine. Great to meet you. Off with you.
So I'm hoping everything is stable, everything is good. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right. It is an absolute pleasure to have you back on, Lestor, and I am very excited to tap into that very large brain of yours. How is life going for you, man?
Dude, I'm doing great. I'm seriously, I'm having a blast playing Classic, you know, just living life. And this is exactly what we've been waiting for, and this is what we got, and I couldn't be happier.
Right? You look happy. You look like a happy guy. Is that weird to say?
Right?
He looks like a happy dude.
It's such a good mood. Just
he's got
talk
the flannel
about
on. He's got the man bun. Yo, you and Egregious would love it.
I know. I seen him. I got that same fit as him right now.
Yep. So for those of you guys who don't know who Lestor is, you know, of course he's a homie, but more so than that, he is a very experienced paladin. He has played on many private series. He's also a young blood, one of the youngest bloods in the game. 20, right?
I'm 20, yeah. Just turned 20 back in September. But don't get it wrong, I did play original Classic on my dad's account. I had a level 52 undead warrior.
You said your pops was the original Lestor, and that
he was the original
rated.
He rated back in Classic, and I played on his account. He still plays to this day. He's a cool guy.
Wow,
he's always
dude.
played. Been like a thing for me and him. So
guys, you know we're getting ate up, dude. Old news, chopped liver, ancient history. When the sons of Vanilla WoW players are playing again. So yeah, I turned 29 in December, Lester. I'm having like a midlife crisis or whatever you want to call it. You know, I never envisioned myself as a 30-year-old, and now I have less than 1 full year. Before I'm all ate up, shop news, straight boomer mode. So I'm over here trying to make the best of it. Straight boomer mode.
Straight boomer right there.
So Lestor, large brain, experienced paladin, played on a lot of private servers a couple times.
Just a couple.
Helped me with the original paladin leveling guide. He was a very critical piece. Pretty much, he pretty much made the guide with me, man. I'm just there taking notes. Like, all right, man, what's next? But anyways, Lestor, could you, from your perspective, give the people you know, your kind of track record with Paladin, your history with Paladin.
My Paladin. Okay,
yes.
So I had a character on NOS, right? I leveled like to level 30, 40. Quit NOS. Elysium, on the Elysium relaunch, I made my version of Lestor. Human female Paladin. Played her for more time than I would care to admit on Elysium, Darrowshire, Lightbringer. Played every spec, had all the gear, farmed Nax, progression through every raid, all Paladin. I pretty much never made an alt.
Wait, so you played Elysium? Did you play Chronos at all? Or what did you play Nost at all?
I played a little bit of Nost, but I never took it real serious, just very casual leveling there. And then when Elysium launched, I was like, okay, I'm gonna give this all my attention and really give this a good whack. So
when I first met up with you, you were like, yeah, I need like 2 pieces, and then I'm full abyss out of the entire game. And I was like, what? I was like, did you have Thunder Fury and everything too?
I had I had Thunder Fury on private servers on my Paladin, full prot bis. Ashbringer, that was a good pick.
Ashbringer, the dream. I know. The juiciest.
That's that end game. You gotta have that end game vision for that. So
my man was playing Paladin with a Thunder Fury, man. That is the childhood dream of so many.
But don't get it wrong. I was a holy main. I still heal. I got some good logs up there. So.
Yeah, big pumper, all pinks, right? Last time I checked,
I could look. I'm pretty sure I got all pinks on Warcraft logs. So. Okay. Yeah, no hundreds yet. No hundreds.
Clearly a big brain though. So tell me, how has Classic been for you so far? Has it how's the guild doing? You guys clearing stuff? You doing MC? What server you playing on too? Server. Show some Herod. Okay.
Herod. That's the server to be on right now.
That's the server to be.
Yeah, dude.
You sure it's not Bloodsail Buccaneers US East RP PvE server?
Ooh. I mean, that's probably a close second, but I still think I'm sticking with Herod now today. So
that's funny, man. Oh, well, anyway, how's it been with Classic? Your Paladins, is he pretty stacked right now?
I don't even think I told you. I got a Hand of Rag a few weeks ago.
Stop, dude. You got a Hand of Rag? Stop.
Yeah, I've actually had it for like a month now, probably, but.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Dude, I cannot be happier. We did a great, first week we did the group leveling, got to 60 first week, second lockout clear MC. That was the server's second.
Yo, you're only 10 in the world, bro. Zaruma says you're only 10 in the world. That's trash compared to.
My God. Zaruma.
Trash.
Zaruma.
Trash.
This is a paladin in my rate. Zaruma. Your loop band next. Your loop band on Tuesday for that. Your loop band
Lester's also the main, admin owner, whatever, of the Paladin Discord. So you probably let's just see his name. It's great to have you here, man. It's so great to hear. I just recently earned my wings as a Paladin, legit level Paladin level 60. Major pog for that. Got him on the Bloodsail Buccaneer server. So it is. I'm like you said, man. I'm fresh off the press, man. It's all so crispy in my mind. The leveling experience is in my mind. So hopefully I can contribute more on that front. Pretty much, yeah. So
no, absolutely. I'm excited to get into it.
I'm very excited to get into it. So there's a lot to talk about, guys. We'll do our best. We may put our foot in our mouths. You guys already know. I put my foot in my mouth every couple sentences, so you're used to it by now. So we're gonna show you what the. Thank you everybody for being here today. It's a lovely Monday. Is it Monday? It's Monday. You guys, anybody have a case of the Mondays out there, dude? Everyone, people back at work? Oh, this is probably the first Monday people are back at work. They're stressing right now. I can tell.
Yeah, after the new year, this is like the first serious Monday.
Yeah, this is the real Monday, dude. This is a real freaking hard-hitting Monday right now. They
First
got the whole week to go, dude.
Man.
F's in the chat, please, for all our battle buddies out there. Have a whole new work week, whole new year. Anyway, so thank you for tuning in, guys. This will eventually be edited down into a VOD that you can watch over again after today's broadcast is over. But the goal of this session is to revamp, revise, improve upon my old Paladin leveling guide and make it better with some fresh information that's updated for Classic and to be as just comprehensive as possible. Because Paladin is a really, really fun class, and it's also a class that people oftentimes think is really not fun. If I look back and I look at my original, it's my most successful video, I think, how to pick a class for Paladin. I went into great detail with every class, talking about how awesome it was. Then the Paladin section was 30 seconds. And I look back on that and I cringe because there is so much to love with Paladin, so much to love with hybrids in general. People often talk about the hybrid tax, that because hybrids are able to do a lot of different things in the game, that they're taxed, they're penalized for that. I kind of look at it as a hybrid bonus, man. That's the way I've been looking at it. I love the way hybrids perform in vanilla, but we'll get into that in a minute. So today's agenda, we're introducing ourselves as we speak. We're going to talk about, why leveling is important, why level a Paladin, what's there to love, what's there not to love. We're going to talk about stats in your Paladin. We're just going to bang them out. There's so many implications to each stat. When you're dealing with hybrids, each stat is just more impactful. As a Warlock, I had a much more straightforward time looking at the stat weights and how do I pump harder. This is a whole different beast, especially when you're dealing with tank itemization, which is something I'm doing right now. We're going to talk about talents, deep dive. We're going to be banging them out. Each talent, pretty much for every class in the game. It's not just Paladin. You go through each talent in a tree. You could talk for 20 minutes about that, and all the different reverberations of choosing that talent or not choosing that talent. General strategy, 1 to 30, 30, 40, 40 to 60, so on and so forth. Tips and tricks, weapon progression, AoE grinding, tanking tips, healing tips, DPS tips, anything else you guys can think of too. Put it in the chat. This is an interactive guide, and if we're leaving something out, we're going to blame you guys. No, I'm joking, but okay. So, are you ready to start, man? Ready to do this?
Hey, man, I'm ready to go. And like you said, if anybody got questions, we'll do our best to answer them. So don't be afraid to ask, and then hopefully we'll pick them up from chat. But I think we're ready to go. Yes,
ready
sir.
to go. I'm hyped, dude. Look how much LaCroix water I have, dude.
Oh my gosh.
I'm straight
Lord.
San Francisco right now. This is what we drink here. Oh man. I'm doing this intermittent fasting, Lestor, so I can only eat once a day. So I just spam LaCroix water all day because that's all I can do. Because it doesn't.
LaCroix water that's 55 mage water right there. It's strong.
This is that 55 Dire Maul water. Absolutely, absolutely. That was. was the most huge thing ever. Getting those. Oh man, getting that water for the first time. Get 55. Okay. Anyway.
It's a game changer.
Game changer. Okay, let's talk about why focus on leveling. This is something that I want to chime in a little bit more on. So people say it's just a leveling guide. It was just leveling, man. Like, why do you care about leveling? First of all, leveling is a legit bucket of content in the game. It's a lot of fun. For those of the people who have rushed through the content and spell cleaved the whole way, they probably had a good time doing that. I did that twice over, but there was something not there. I really think Classic WoW's at its peak when we're talking with leveling. When you're solo leveling out in the world by yourself or duo leveling, it is just very, very fun. But moreover than that, leveling is a really good way to build good fundamentals with your class. So if you level and you're just like unfocused, you don't know how your class interacts with stats, and you're just kind of choosing gear based on color and whatever, first of all, you're not going to be into your character as much. You're not going to build good fundamentals. Your keybinds are going to be all wonky and jacked up and all over the place, going to look like a soup sandwich, and you're going to have bad habits forming all over the place, right? So if you get some good guidance from day zero before you go into it, you're probably going to feel more motivated. And here's another thing about leveling, right? Here's the thing about leveling, guys. When you feel like you're in control of your character and you know what to do, you know what's next, you know what weapon you're going to do next, you know what dungeon you're going to do next, you feel you have more fun, right? You have more fun. If you're sitting there looting ambercorns in Stone Talon Mountains and you don't even know what's going on, you're lost in the sauce. Like, that's gonna be a bad, uninteractive gameplay experience. Not gonna be having a good time. So about this, giving you the guidance, hopefully it's gonna hype you up and be like, yo, I want to try Paladin. Paladin looks mad fun. I
think one of the main things that you pointed out there is keybinds. I think keybinds are really important to start early. Because you see a lot of people, the high-level players, they're talking about using Alt, Control, Shift, modifiers and stuff. And I think even at low levels, that's still really important to get used to while you're leveling, and get used to those keybinds. Because at max level, it's in your head. You already know. So I think that's one of the most
coming up with a good system for all of your blessings, for all of your auras, being forward thinking about what you're gonna get and set yourself up so it's gonna look clean. Because if you have an binds that don't look organized and stuff, you're gonna be playing worse, man. Like, you're gonna be feeling weird about things. Like, you're just gonna be feeling slightly frustrated at all times. I need to make a better effort with inventory management too, because my inventory is all kinds of jacked up. Like, you want to keep it all organized. But anyway, leveling. Enough about that. All right, let's move on to the next thing. Why level a paladin? I'm gonna stop talking so much. Lestor, when you think about the paladin, you love the class. You're an enthusiast. You're passionate about the class.
Sir.
What is there to love? What is the juiciest stuff that comes to mind that you love about paladin, man?
What is the nicest? I think the flexibility. I've always, like I said, I've played tons and tons of different, off specs, and I've tanked in raids, and I think the flexibility for me is the most important thing right there. That third point, can tank, heal, DPS as any spec. I think that's the number one thing for me. It's just, I can do whatever I want. I can go into raids, I can heal, I can be a top performer, or I can come out and, do solo play, do dungeons. Oh shit, Kazak just spawned. Hold on.
Kazak is spawned. That's right. Go ahead, multitask.
This is happening live.
My man's such a big pumper. Spawned. He's gonna be killing Kazak while doing this live, guys.
This is it. Go. So that's for me. That's the number one thing. It's just, being able to come up any day and swap it up. You can respec. You can pick 2 specs at the same time. You can mix and match. Holy Prot, Reckoning Ret. Like, there's just so many different ways that you can experience the class. I think that and that's only something you can find maybe else on Druids. And with Druids, it's a whole different experience.
Because Druid, you're like just a cat. You're a bear, bro. There's nothing to look at. Like, it's not as flashy when you're sitting there.
You're funneled into one. But for Paladins, you can tank, and you can be healing yourself while you're AoEing, or you can deal damage and help support the raid. Just all kinds of mix and match you can do. So I think for me, that's the number one thing. But there's, we could talk about all day about what makes Paladin unique, and just them being also on there, the best support class in the game.
True.
Easily.
Facts.
Blessings.
Facts.
Auras.
I'm sorry, all my shamans, dude. F's for the shamans, bro. They're the best support class in the game.
Guys.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It does not come close.
Yeah. No contest.
The survivability that you have, and the utility that you have, and just the tools that you bring to the table in PvP and PvE, yes, but specifically in PvP, you're just a notch above the rest.
Dude, whenever I see a paladin solo, as a warlock, I'm like, ooh, that's looking like a tasty snack right there. I'm gonna go and scoop that up real quick. I see a paladin with any other class in the game beside the paladin, and I'm like, hard pass, dude. I'm not. Paladins just have so much gas, dude. There's so much sustain, so many hard resets. Like, okay, what's highlighted in green? If you guys can see it, I know it's kind of small text, and I know this is kind of niche maybe to you guys, but for some reason this just tickles my fancy so vigorously. It just such a vigorous tickle. Like, only class in the game that can tank while healing itself. I'm telling you, man. I'm usually the guy in the dungeon. If you guys have done dungeons with me, played in the game, I'm always trying to like keep making the group go faster and faster. I keep wanting to like keep pumping and stuff. And like, and when I'm tanking right now, I'm able to pretty much just solo a lot of this stuff. Like, I'm not waiting around for anybody, man. I'll just go engage the next couple packs and just be healing myself the whole time. And like, you can just drive the needle forward, doing anything with your group, man. As a warlock, I've never felt stronger in vanilla. That still holds true. I've never felt stronger than playing a warlock. But what's true with paladin is I've never felt more useful in my goddamn life than playing a paladin in vanilla. You feel so freaking useful. It's pretty unbelievable, man. Like, the whole idea of throwing up Blessing of Light and just becoming a healer all of a sudden. You can tank as Ret. It's really not a boring class. And unlike Druid, where you're just sitting in the cat form, you know, shout out to Druids. Druids are great. I'll level a Druid too. But you still get to deal with the juicy spell damage stats, right? You get to get the juicy spell damage stats. You also get to get all the juicy, you know, attack power and strength, and you get to wield cool weapons and get to see that visual weapon upgrade, which adds to your quality of life while leveling. When you get a big slapper, two-hander, smites, and mighty hammer, that makes you motivated, right? You want to play more. You want to go slap something around. If you're a druid and you get the next rank of Maul, it's just not quite the same effect, you know? So Paladin, dude, it's so flashy too. It's such a flashy class. I don't know.
Yeah,
if you,
I think a lot of people, they get into the mindset, you know, the stereotypical like, oh, it's just auto attacking, it's just sealing. But there's so many intricacies that you can do. It's about your overall speed. You talk about mana management, which is huge. Talking about healing yourself, which blessing to choose. Talking about your auto attack timing. That's big with your judgments and your hammers and getting the most out of every single seal and judge that you do. I think there's a lot more smaller details that people don't see when it comes to really pushing the class fast until you play a paladin.
It's so true. It's so true. And just like
especially with AoE grinding, it takes it to the, it's a whole different
grinding. I love AoE grinding so much.
Grinding.
It's so fun. I'm doing the AoE grinding. I'm having the time of my life right now, Lester. Like, it is so fun building a reflex stat. You get to do all of that, right? There's so many ways to play a paladin. Man, it's kind of unbelievable, man. I don't know. You guys just got to try it. Just like on Warlock, you have so many different abilities, right? You know, you even have all the pet abilities. You have such this huge plethora of abilities. Paladin's kind of the same way. I see a lot of parallels between Paladin and Warlock. Even stuff like Turn Undead, Exorcism, Holy Wrath, Bop, your bubble, all the different auras. You can play the Paladin serviceably well using a couple skills, but to play it at a high level, there's so much to sink your teeth into, man. And it is really so much fun.
Yeah, so just their ability to do kind of everything, you know, and more uniquely than either a shaman or a druid could, and the utility and just the complexity when you really look down to it. I think those are, if you're asking yourself, you know, I'm still trying to decide on a class, I don't know what to play yet. If you're looking for something that you can really refine your gameplay on and just get down to the little minute details, I think Paladin is a choice for you. You know, it's a nice steady time, but you can really min-max it.
You always can find a group, guys, by the way, too, as a Paladin. At least for me,
you can always find a group.
You find a group instantaneously, and people think you're like, you know, God's greatest gift to Earth. Like when you join the group, like it's so much impact when you have a Paladin in the group.
Because they get, if they're a melee, they get a huge AP bonus. If they're a caster, they get more MP5 than they probably have on the rest of their gear while they're leveling. And then you offer a nice aura for the tank, or like if there's a lot of casters in the dungeon, you can throw on fire or shadow aura.
Different blessings, different auras, different judgments on the mob, right? You can judge light, you can judge wisdom, you can judge crusader, you can judge justice. Justice, so good. Like I'm doing dungeons right now, and it hurts my soul when people don't burst down or stun running humanoids, bro. It hurts my soul, man. That's one of the #1 ways to wipe. Warlocks, you need to be putting up Curse of Recklessness. If you're a Paladin, put Justice on him. Save your Hodge, whatever it is. That's how you wipe in these dungeons, when the mob runs off into 2 other packs and you pull everything and you're like at 3rd health. So that the Seal of Justice, when you judge it, it's that, you know, it prevents them from fleeing. Yeah.
It's the seal that nobody even remembers. But again, that's one of those things. When you really get down to it, everything has a use, and you can use your tools correctly. It's just when you really play it at the max, then you can speed up any group. You have so much utility to offer to
So
anybody.
much utility. Tanking as a paladin too. This is kind of a more selfish point there, but this is just one of the most glorious experiences in the game. Tanking with Righteous Fury, with Consecrate, and I want you guys to visualize this, because if you haven't played a paladin before, I really want to drive this point home. You can tank, but also simultaneously heal yourself while tanking.
Yes, sir.
A
Yes,
druid
sir.
cannot do this. You might think a druid can do this. No.
All they can
A
roll
druid-
pots, but once those wear off,
You're not popping out of bear form. You're gonna get wabapped. Like, it's just not happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, a paladin can sit there and while tanking at like 85% potential, not only heal themselves, but heal other members of the group, bop someone else in the group, chuck a grenade, do one of 9 impactful things, hodge something. Like, once you're able to tank and heal, and you're applying some damage, like, you're like 75% of the way there. Like, this is the only class that can do that.
yes, sir. Absolutely.
This is the only class that can do that. It's one of my favorites. So also AoE grinding, very, very fun. They also have access to the best gold farming method in the game. I know this is going to be an unpopular, or not unpopular, maybe controversial opinion, but when I say that, what's the best gold power right now, guys? Let me ask the chat right now.
Oh, this is a good question. This is a good question. Everyone, what's the best?
Solo,
what's the
solo.
best way-
Don't say MC, Pug, Trash Farm, or whatever. Solo, gold farm. What's the best one right now? Let's see. Let's see what
See
the
if they
chat
know.
say. Boosting dungeons? Nah, man. We'll see who gets it.
It's not bad. That's not bad. That's up there. If you can get people in your dungeons, that's pretty good. But
Think so?
we're not there yet.
Nah, not Hearthblade. I'll save the time because it's supposed to be a guide afterwards. But it's Dire Maul East, 5x an hour, solo getting the thorium, right? So that farm, 70%. We calculated it because I was like arguing back and forth, and I ended up kind of losing the argument. But the thing about Dire Maul East is about 70% of that income is not coming from herbs. It's coming from what? It's coming from gems. It's coming from blue sapphire. It's coming from arcane crystal. It's coming from Azeroth diamond. It's coming
Yes, sir.
all that, right? So
Yes,
Paladin,
sir. Those crystals, man.
I didn't know this until the other day. Paladin can solo Dire Maul East.
Preach. Tell
That
him.
is insane. Tell me that's not insane. Where are all the salty mages in the chat right now that can't farm as efficiently as a paladin? That has got to be kind of a crazy, controversial point right now, right? You can solo Dire Maul East as a paladin. How do you do it? With exorcism, man. Yeah, you sit there and you start finessing the LOS and you slowly chip the bosses down. You can skip Hydra spawn. You go straight to the second guy. You kill him with exorcism. And then the third guy, you just got to get him to 50%, which you can do just by working the LOS with exorcism. And then you just go glitch him out and you get the thorium. So Paladin can farm more gold than a mage is confirmed. You heard it here first, folks. I mean, maybe
Right
some
here.
of you have heard that already. That's crazy, right? So you can actually farm. I mean, I don't think I can do it on my current Paladin because I don't have enough like MP5. I have all these prot stats. I don't think I could do it personally. You have to kind of itemize for it a little bit. But this is the type of stuff. There's a lot of things. Also, leveling as a Paladin, more fun than you might think, and we'll be getting into that more. But we're talking about 60 stuff. So anyway, we could probably go on and on about this slide for like another hour on why to level a Paladin because there's so much fun stuff about the class. Is that fair? We could talk about that for another hour. But
No,
we'll
I
just
think.
keep
I mean,
moving.
I could sit here all day talking about it. Yes,
Talking
sir.
about it, right? There's so much. You just got to get out there and try it. Okay. So the next thing that's a little bit more, stimulating maybe is stats for your Paladin. Okay.
Yes.
Stats for your Paladin. So we're talking strength, agi, not only just the main ones, strength, agi, stam, armor, intellect, spirit, but like stuff like spell damage, healing up when it's, man, it's a little bit overwhelming to start, but take us through from your perspective. I mean, do we real basic, and then we can go a little more advanced.
Okay, so we'll just start at the top of the list as we got on the screen. So strength, just how you would expect it. You get attack power per strength, and then
2
that
AP,
attack
right?
power,
2 AP?
2 AP per.
Yep.
And then the usual formula that people use is 14 AP equals 1 DPS. That's the usual formula that you'll see around. So I think that's kind of pretty basic. Everybody knows strength. So just in your head, when you see strength, you're gonna think white damage increase for Paladin. But that also means Seal of Command damage increase, because Seal of Command scales off of your white damage when you hit. So this isn't just a white damage hit for Paladins, it's also a yellow damage Seal of Command increase. So this is a good double dip bonus for your damage while you're playing like traditional red. So then we go into Agi next. Agi, it's going to give you your, obviously, a ranged attack power, but that's not what we're working with here. So the main thing that we look for Agi for Paladins is the crit. So as you get to that 25-point talent, Vengeance, especially into the end game, but still while you're leveling, a good crit is very good damage, and it gives you that Vengeance buff, that 15% increased damage for a short while. So lots of Agi is still really, really good for Paladins. And there's also, you know, the dodge and the armor that comes with it.
It's one armor, I learned the other day. Per Agi is one armor. It's not that much armor, though. It's not that much armor.
Most people don't even know that. Agility gives you armor. One armor per point.
Not that much, though. If you think about it, that's really not that much.
Little known fact. Yeah, very influential. But
oh, wait. Some classes get 2, though. Wait, hold on. 2 armor per agility on this? Someone in the chat's gonna know. Someone's in the chat's gonna know. So maybe some classes get 2 armor per agility. Anyway.
Oh, I don't know.
You get you get some amount of armor from agility. Keep it in mind. You can calculate it yourself. Throw on stuff with Agi and see it.
Just a tiny amount. If you're taking that into consideration, if you're looking at like armor values, it could be a small bonus, but.
So Agi per crit, 20 Agi per crit, 20 Agi per dodge.
And 20 Agi per dodge as well. Yes.
For me as a tank, I'm looking at this big time, yeah.
Yeah, at high levels, stacking agility is just as important as, you know, agility for a warrior, because crit equals threat, but Agi also equals, you know, dodge, and stacking dodge and stacking avoidance, that's going to be one of the best ways to really build your mitigation as a paladin. Instead of having to rely on, you know, heavy defense sets, you can build dodge and parry, especially parry, but dodge and parry and your block percentages. Those can really help you with your damage mitigation. So I think for me, agility for tanks, very important, and for Ret, even more important while you're leveling. It's very good to have some agility. A lot of people, they'll just go with the strength stamina pieces, but you have to find that balance of having enough crit and enough attack power, because if you scale with one but you're not working with the other, you're just going to be lopsided and you're not going to perform as well.
So you say balance, and I really think that's the key word here, Lestor, because you're playing a hybrid class and there's so many pieces to this puzzle, right? So if you go if you stack too much in one direction, you can see you can potentially be in a bad spot too. Like for me, for example, like me just tanking on my paladin, I think I finally reached that line in the sand where I stacked a little bit too much strength and agi and stuff, where my mana is feeling very sketchy mana pool, right? So you have to balance it as a hybrid, and that's why it's cool, because you can sink your teeth into this and find that perfect equilibrium that suits your specific guy, right? And I don't think there's any one clear-cut 100% right answer. I don't know with finding that perfect balance.
This is why most people consider, and even if you don't know this is why most people consider T2 and 2.5 to be the best sets in the game for paladins. They come with all of the stats. They come with lots of armor, lots of stam. They have agility on them. They have intellect on them. You can use them as a, utility healer or tanker, like Kargaz was talking about, or you can use them for traditional ret, because some of the pieces have crit on them in 2.5, and they still have all the stats that you're looking for. So it's about being balanced, and not as much about being full attack power or full spell power. Sometimes that hybrid, or that mix is going to be better instead of just stacking straight one way.
And the
same thing goes while leveling.
Before our stream, you talked about armor, and you said that you think armor is underrated. What do you think? Can you expand on that?
Yeah, I'll skip. Okay, so real quick, stamina, pretty basic. Everybody knows stamina gives 10 health per point. So stamina is still really good while leveling, because this allows you to move from mob to mob and have less periods where you have to stop and heal up or drink up and eat. But having some stamina is good, but it's not like the most important stat that you're gonna.
You're right. My bad for skipping stamina. Something as simple as stamina, guys. Think about this, right? As simple and brain dead as stamina, 10 health, right? There's still a lot to potentially talk about there, right? So with stamina, it's just going to be raw chunkiness, right? So each armor will make your stamina harder to chew through if you're dealing physical. But if you're taking magical damage or something, the armor is going to have 0 impact, right? The other thing is you need a certain minimum level of stamina to survive the engagement that you're in right now, right? If you're doing massive AoE pulls in a dungeon, stacking just a critical amount of stamina to get that base level of stamina is oftentimes the most important thing, right? But
absolutely, it's about finding. it's about finding like what works for you. You know, while you're leveling, do you want to be doing those big pulls, get a lot of stamina, a lot of intellect, being able to heal yourself, or are you trying to, you know, push the single target DPS? So it is about like kind of knowing what to pick and choose and being able to pick it correctly. But into the next point, being able to pick the right stat, you have to sometimes look at armor. I think, as I was talking to Kargaz before the stream, I think armor is the most underrated stat while leveling, and even into the end game for some tanks. If you, I've always said, red aura is very, very good, but for the early levels for paladin, devotion aura is not even joking. Devotion aura is one of the best auras that you can pick.
Yep.
Clicking devotion aura as you're under level 20, under level 25, that's
5% damage increase.
6-8% damage reduction.
Yeah,
just by clicking devotion aura. That means you get an extra. You'll survive an extra hit or two. Every single time that you fight a mob, you're taking an auto or two less of damage.
These are the type of things too that you have to like play a pally and feel it out. So much is feel too. You can read a guide. Like when I made the pally guide with Lester a year ago, that wasn't based on feel so much as it was just trying to be logical about stuff. When you actually play the paladin and get out there, you're gonna see what he's saying. Back in the day, he was saying use level with Devo aura. I was leveling with red aura because I wanted to push damage. But this time around, it definitely felt way better in practice to use Devo aura while leveling in those early levels, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, so I think armor, just absolutely one of the most underrated stats. Like, I mean, obviously you're not going to be running around with all cloth gear on, but if you're really looking to do those big AoE pulls and like really chain together single target pulls, if that's how, you know, depending on which style you want to do, having good armor and good damage reduction, that allows you to just move into the next pull faster and more efficiently. You come out of the current pull with more health, and you can just go right into the next one. So I think armor is something that people really need to start looking at when they're trying to, you know, AoE farm, and it's just like an end game raid. Like if you have good armor and good stamina and good int, like as a tank, you need those raw stats. So having enough of those is just as important as having enough strength and enough agility to good DPS. Definitely.
Absolutely. One of the most underrated stats, I would agree. What do you think about intellect?
So this one's always tricky. People ask me, should I focus on intellect gear or should I focus on like healing gear? Specifically for healers first, I think while you're leveling, you shouldn't really mind spell power. Spell power is not going to do enough for you. The raw healing count that you're going to be looking for while healing dungeons or healing yourself, you're going to find more value out of intellect and being able to cast more instead of being able to cast strong. So while if you're in a healing dungeon group, you just need to stack as much intellect and as much spirit as you can. Those are going to be your main stats while healing. But even while you're doing ret or protection, if you're leveling by yourself or if you're a tank in the group, having enough intellect to get through the pull just is the same logic as stamina. You want to have enough health to make it through the pull. You want to have enough mana to make it through the pull. If you're running out of mana every single pull, if I'm running up and I'm casting a consecration and I'm doing 2 seal rotations and I'm out of mana, that probably means you don't have enough mana stats. So if you're not, it's the same idea as healing. If I can cast more heals, that's going to be better than if I cast, you know, slightly stronger heals. If I can cast more spells, that's going to be better than trying to cast stronger spells.
So that's a nice guiding light for people to strive towards. And I say this all the time. You can fix most malfunctions in this game by just stacking stamina in, bro. Stamina in makes your character so strong, man. If it's PvP or PvE, whatever.
That's why mages just care about eagle gear. When they do get the max level and they're just AoE farming, that's all they care about. It's just stamina in. Because they can just cast more spells, they can keep the fight going. It's the same thing for paladins. You can cast more spells, you can heal yourself more, you can just keep the chain going. So, and it's about finding that balance, like we were talking.
Here's one thing too I'm interested in your take on. So, intellect versus stamina. When a part of this, it's got me thinking about using Seal of Light versus Seal of Wisdom, right? And I would experiment. I would try my guiding light when I was leveling up. You know, I've leveled 2 pallies now, or 3, I guess if you count the original vanilla one. is I would try mixing it up. Like I would judge a light if it was a fresh light, and then sometimes I would mix it up and judge I would judge light, use Seal of Wisdom. I would judge Wisdom, use Seal of Light. I tried all types of combinations. My headspace right now, man, is I'm kind of just using Seal of Wisdom, pretty much judging Seal of Wisdom and using Seal of Wisdom because I say this because 1 point of mana is much more impactful than 1 point of stamina. Because think about it, you can convert that mana into a big ass juicy heal, right? And it also accelerates you both offensively, defensively. It gives you more options. When you start leveling a paladin, you start swinging on him with Seal of Light, and you have no mana with just Seal of Light. Like you feel like a potato. You're not really able to get yourself out of that position that well. You need to have Seal of Wisdom there. So when I evaluate stamina versus intellect, I tend to actually like intellect, man. Like I value intellect a little bit more personally, but I don't know.
Yeah, as you're saying, it's kind of the same as, like you said, there's comparisons to Warlock. It's just like it's just like Warlocks. It's about you can convert your health to mana and you use that as your resource, but it's the opposite way. You use your mana as your health resource, and as you find that rhythm of between fighting mobs and keeping your mana up, you'll kind of know what I'm talking about. Like you said, you just got to play and you'll know what I'm talking about, but it's just that flow of keeping your mana up. You heal yourself, you can go right into the next mob, you judge it, you can just hit it, use your mana management well, and you know, that's it. That's all the mana stat is for. Like it's good intellect, good spirit, using your seals correctly. You can really try to push some chain pulling mobs and just back-to-back AoE pulls like that.
All right, on to Spirit. So I'm looking right now at the Spirit formula. Health per tick is 0.25. They're kind of right there with Hunters on the health side of Spirit. On mana, they're right there with Hunters and Druids. They're kind of, they're just kind of like average gain from Spirit. Spirit, of course, you know, deals with, when you're out of combat, Spirit deals with your health regeneration as well. But when you're in combat, obviously your health can't regenerate, but your mana can if you're outside of that 5 second, casting window. So Spirit will impact that.
That's really important. In the original Paladin guide, you had like in the general leveling tips, and I think this is kind of for all classes, but front load your spells, you know, judge, hammer, judge again, just seal, and then just auto attack. If you're low on mana, you can just auto attack. Like you can just hit the mob, you build your mana again, you heal yourself, and then sometimes depending on the mob, if you're just fighting like a single mob, you could build half your mana back, and that's full health, and then you can fight the next mob immediately. And then you can speed it up again, and then when you get low mana again, judge wisdom again, just auto attack at those 5 second spirit ticks. Like it's a valuable thing. It's a really valuable tool, and we talk about it for every class, everything about getting that 5 second rule going. I know we say it all the time, but
we do. It's important, super important. And you can aggressively, take an aggressive line of play where you're dumping mana and using multiple judgments throughout the course of the fight, or you can take you can actually kind of just front load and sit there with the seal on, and they both kind of achieve similar goals. Like it's kind of a penny saved is a penny earned type thing. We actually have Judgment in the chat. That might be the dude who made the leveling guide.
It is. That is Judgment, actually.
Judgment, what's up, dude? How's it going? I really enjoyed your leveling guide. We were reviewing it before this. When I talk about judging wisdom and using Seal Wisdom, from my perspective, I really enjoy the AoE grinding style. So like I'm fighting 8 to 10 mobs or something like that, and I'm doing that for like that ultimate attrition sustain type thing. But I'm right on the same page with you when you're using Seal Command there. Absolutely. I know you guys, both of you guys, like the two-handed style. Deeper red. It seems.
Yeah,
like
I'm a deep red guy. I don't know he is too. He's for those who don't know, Judgment has an amazing, probably, I think for almost any class that I've ever seen. It's one of the most in-depth leveling guides, like truly step by step, all the way to 60. Every quest, every item you should look out for, when to stop and vendor and set your hearth, and just really optimized 1 through 20, like one of the most optimized 1 through 20 paths that I think anyone's written. Like, really smart guy on this stuff.
I would agree with that too, because a lot of times guides are made by people that don't actually play the class themselves, and they're doing their best, right, with what information they can. But it's like when you have played it yourself, you can really like break down in a much more practical sense where to go and why. Like he organically weaves in those weapon upgrades. He doesn't tell you just to get the weapon. Like he actually breaks down when you should get the weapon. So I will actually be throwing links to his guide throughout the stream in the chat and in the description, because if you're gonna play Paladin, you should totally look at it. 100%.
We'll have that in the description, no doubt. It's even just as like an exhibition to look at it. It is just a beautiful guide, beautiful document. It's super long, super detailed.
I'm gonna throw it in there right now, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here it is. Definitely take a look at this. I'm gonna put it in the description as well of this stream if you guys want to check it out. Okay. So yeah, Spirit, kind of a, you know, this is something, if you find, this is where I'm at with Spirit right now. If you find pieces with a large amount of Spirit on it, consider holding on to it, right? You can hold on to it and use it for
You ready for this?
regen.
I have an example in my head. Ready for this? I remember very specifically this item. It is the, I can't remember the name, but it is the blue chest that you get from the Nomergon quest. It has 18 Spirit on it. I wore that in my dungeon grinding group as we were leveling until like the mid 40s.
Wow.
Because every time I would take it off, there's a noticeable difference that that my regen would just instantly drop off. Until I found a piece with like just as much intellect on it, I felt that I was gimping my spirit regen by taking off too much spirit gear until I got those higher levels of blessing of wisdom. So
100%, man.
So I think there you go, the Sivanad robes.
I used to say, you know, I go back and forth on this, like, guys, you know, try and use Spirit, try and get it. Like, when you're leveling, even at endgame, bro, I'm starting to think, like, maybe all classes are in the same boat. You have so many pieces sitting in your bag. You have so many consumables. Inventory space is a huge deal, man. You never have enough inventory space. So, you know, if you find a piece with an exceptional amount of Spirit on it, it might be worth your time to hold on to in your bag to throw on when you're regenning and stuff like that or whatever. This was kind of where my headspace is at. Anyway, spell damage, dude. How does spell damage? The coefficients of consecration, coefficients of holy shock. I know you're kind of a holy shock doomer though, aren't you? Like the Shockedin doomer. I remember you being a Shockedin doomer, no?
I'm spec holy shock right now, but that's because I'm like full raid utility holy for tomorrow coming up. We have raid day, but here I'll pull up. I have in the Paladin Discord. I have all the coefficients listed. So I think for spell damage, as I was talking about while leveling for holy, don't worry about spell damage or don't worry about plus healing. More specific, they kind of tie together. But I'm going to kind of address them mostly as the same thing. So as you get into the end game, maybe into the 50s, the mid 50s, you start doing your BRD runs, you start doing your pre-dungeon DM runs, right? Even into like as early as Zul'Farrak or Maradon, sometimes there's some good pieces you can pick out of there. I would say that's when you want to start trying to convert over, get some healing, get some spell damage. But until then, I wouldn't worry about it. But as you get into those higher levels, and this is mostly because that gear doesn't really appear until later in the game, as you get into those higher levels, that stuff becomes more and more important. As you get closer to raid, the more healing, the better. It's almost like as you get closer to raid, healing value just goes up and up and up. And there's a lot of, you know, discussion about whether this is it or not, but for end game, full healing. On my almost full BIS Paladin, I'll put on my full healing gear for you right now. In my almost full BIS Paladin, I have 4,100 mana.
Damn.
I have 4K
That's
mana.
not that. That's like how much I have on my prot pally right now.
I have 4K mana. And you ready for this?
Yeah.
I have 750 plus.
Oh, yeah, love to see it.
And
that is quite a number.
And I will fight tooth and nail to anybody that tells me that is not the way you should do it.
So let me get this straight, Big Lester. Let me get this straight. You're saying the guiding light while you're leveling is you go for more spells, not stronger spells, right?
Exactly.
And then when you get to 60 and you get closer to 60, the opposite, it inverses, and you start going
the complete
full
opposite.
Only the juiciest information here at Cargos Gaming Entertainment right here.
And I you can back this up by going and looking at almost every single one of the top parsers in the world. It's a little different for priests. Priests play a little differently because their mana management's much harder than ours. But when you're talking about just getting the raw amount of healing out that you can, using pots, using runes, if you're really trying like that, you should never run out of mana in MC. Unless we're talking about like a 4 or 5 minute Ragnaros, but then you have other problems that I would worry about first. But I seriously think just full healing at the end game. And for the other side of that equation, the spell damage, for Ret, it's kind of the same thing. As you get as you start off, you're not really going to find a lot of spell damage gear. It's not really going to do a lot for you. But as you get into the end game, mixing that strength and that agi with that spell power, that's going to be where you want to go. You want to have a good amount of spell power. You don't just want to be, as we say, there's a paladin joke. We have these full AP guys. They come in and they're saying, you gear like a warrior, you just get the biggest two-hander you can, and we've proven time and time again that that's not always the move.
Yeah.
Depending on weapon, maybe. Depending on, you know, what gear you have available to you, maybe. But that spell plate, that spell damage gear with strength and agi on it,
with a good mix, because you can make maybe a part of that at least is making more use of the full amount of stat budget there too. Like, you know, you're just you're getting all these different stats and they're all impactful for you because you're a hybrid. It's just.
And then the last thing to address is as tanking. Like we were just talking about this again before the stream, you know, spell damage plate, warriors. If you look at warrior tanks, every single warrior tank that's in like the top 100 for TPS right now, they're all dual wielding. They're all wearing like pure fury gear, onslaught girdles, lionheart helms, onyxia neck, right? Nobody's wearing full defense anymore. That's not the meta.
Defense is a meme in 2020.
That hasn't been the meta since like anathema, right? We're talking like 3-4 years. People have known we need to start doing fury prod. So why aren't we doing the same? Why aren't we wearing our spell plate? Why aren't we upping our TPS? Because that's what the meta is right now. Our healers are strong enough. Healers know how to gear. They know how to keep tanks alive. It's all about building threat. So that spell damage at the end game for healers, for ret, for prot paladins, it all becomes much, much more valuable as you try to work on, you know, that mix of damage or those highest heals possible, or being able to generate as much TPS on that spell plate gear for prots. I'm telling you, there's tons of gear in BRD.
Bro,
even
I'm telling you,
BRD gear.
I'm literally going through what you're saying right now, bro, because everybody and their mama keeps telling me, hey, man, you got to get Deathbone, get in the Skull Mans, get the Deathbone. And I got a bunch of Deathbone now, but it hurts my soul using this Deathbone because I have no health, I have no mana, I have MP5, bro. I'm just sitting there like, what am I doing with my life? And my gut is telling me to use all those BRD pieces, Spider Fang, Carapace,
yes,
that chest slaps. Yes, dude, I have those. Those dropped on my first BRD run, dude, with Celtic Assault.
Wearing Lionheart and put on T2 helmet. I'm begging you, please.
I'm going through that right now. I was asking stream, if people know, I was asking them, so what is defense doing for me exactly? Like, tell me why this is so good. But the whole stat budget is on defense and MP5. I prefer the just stam in, spell power, stuff like that. It helps with threat. All that. Yeah. Anyway, so do you have the coefficients there for Consecrate, Holy Shock, those types of stuff?
Yeah. So absolutely, I got them all here. So for when we're talking heals, Flashlight, Holy Light, Flashlight goes off of the fast cast, so that's 42% healing, and then Holy Light obviously a little bit slower, so it's 71. So you really still get great coefficients on those spells. And the number one thing that I see people incorrectly say is the rank of spells. Anything that's level 20 or higher does not get diminishing returns. That means your rank 1 Flash of Light, which costs, I know off the top of my head, 35 mana, scales exactly the same as your rank 6.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Because you get it at 20 at Flash of Light.
Yeah, you get.
Okay, I was about to say,
rank 1 at 20.
Anything that's below 20 doesn't get full value from its spell power coefficient, right? That's just how it works. But you're saying you get. Yeah, I always found that weird that you get Flash of Light so late. So you get it at 20, and yes, 100%.
You get it at 20, so it scales. I tell you, back on private servers in like heavy BWL AQ gear, even as early as that, you start seeing rank 1 flashlights hit for 6, 7, 800 crits. Like we're talking for 35 mana.
35 mana, and you get refunded if it crits too, right?
35 mana. You're talking about a heal that'll usually counteract a boss hit.
Got those Dollar Tree prices for the heals, yeah. Hell
it is the healing coefficients, and that's why stacking healing is so good, because paladins already do so well with mana. And on top of adding any potion, any dark rune, you should almost never have mana problems if you're properly managing. Throw a couple holy lights in there. You know, you don't want to neglect holy light, but it shouldn't be your main thing. Everybody knows spamming flashlight, because they have such good coefficients when you stack that plus healing.
It's true. It's true. And what about consecrate? Is it 40? Is it the instant? Is it on the instant one?
So consecrate actually scales off of 33% over all of the ticks.
Oh,
so
all of its ticks.
So each tick, if you go up enough, each tick
I can't tell if that's better or worse though. So if you have a consecrate that does 200 damage and you add 200 spell power on top, instead of doing 400 damage, it will add 33% of that spell power to each tick.
No, across all the ticks.
Each tick will get 33% of your spell power added to it.
No. It'll get.
Across. So it is across the sum total. Okay.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks.
It's the sum total. It's not the best for consecration.
That kind of sucks.
But some of the best scaling that you're gonna find is on righteousness. So seal of righteousness and judgment of righteousness, especially judgment of righteousness. I think judgment of righteousness scales 50% with spell power. Is what I got on mine. I'm almost positive that's correct. Someone could correct me if I'm wrong, but that's one of the reasons why spell power ret is now like popping off. Like it's been popping off.
Say it again. What's the coefficient? Is it with righteousness?
I have on my sheet, and I believe this is updated. It's 50%.
50%. Okay.
50% spell power. So and judgment of command. I know off the top of my head is 43. So it's both of those judgments. As you start ramping up the damage. And especially since Judgment of Command can crit, and it has that 2x crit multiplier, you really can get some big Judgment crits when you start getting into the end game gear.
Okay.
I think that's a lot where your spell power really will start to boost. Seal of Righteousness, Judgment of Righteousness, Seal of Command, Judgment of Command. Like that's really where you're gonna boost most off of your spell power.
And Holy Shock is instant, right? So it's 40, whatever, 42.
Yep, 40. Holy Shock is on that 42% as well. So I mean, it's still as you say like right now I got 700. I'm still gonna be hitting, huge Holy Shocks. And into the end game, as you get closer to like 1,000, you're talking about 1,500, 1,600 Holy Shock crits, like instant casts, low man.
How can the dwarves help you? Strength, honor, I see them in you. Why have you come? What brings you to Ironforge? Strength, honor, I see them in you. Why have you come? What do you seek within the mountain? How can the dwarves help you? Strength, honor.
What can I do for you?
I see them in
Off
you.
with you.
Why have you come? How can the dwarves help you?
What can I do for you? What's on your mind? See you soon. Hi, see you soon. Pleased to meet you. next.
You need something? See you around.
What can I do for you?
Welcome.
Be good.
Be
No.
good.
Keep your feet on the ground. Great to meet you.
I'm out of range.
Mana and free. Come on.
That's insane.
I still think Holy Shock's a great pick.
At the same time,
That was
so,
with old record, but
yeah,
still,
still.
he
Resistance set stats. This is just a little taste of what's to come if you're leveling up Pally right now. I'm just at the tip of the iceberg. Let's talk about talents. Let's talk about talents. Let me see how we do this. All right, let me see how I can do this. Talents, talent calculator. Let's use Bobo talents.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm gonna answer a few questions. So,
Okay.
Yes, you can spam it just over and over. As long as you have enough symbols in your bag, you just buy like 2,000 symbols before the raid. You can cast Blessing of Kings as many times as you can press it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and yes, another really good point. We were talking about this. It's called Burst of Knowledge. Reduces the mana cost of spells. It only costs like 70 mana. And we've already proven, don't say, oh, you're gonna run out of mana. Seal of Wisdom, Judgment of Wisdom, with a Flurry Axe, you're good on mana. It's like 200 MP5. It's over 200 MP5.
I love Flurry Axe. I have Flurry Axe right now. I love that thing, dude. That thing is a big slapper, the Flurry Axe. Oh, man.
Absolutely.
Okay, we're here on the Bobo talents right now.
Here we go.
Let's start with Holy. We'll start with what should we start with? Let's let the chat decide. Which tree should we start? It's an interactive guide after all. Which tree are you guys dying to hear about the talents on? We have Holy, we have Protection, we have Retribution. We'll probably get to all of them.
We're just gonna we're gonna kind of cover, like we talked about this, we're gonna cover like the main talents that you want to look out for in each tree.
Alright, Dunedain said Holy. He's the first one there.
Ret, Prot. I'm seeing a couple of Rets.
Left
Here,
or
let's
right?
how about Ret. I'm seeing a lot of Ret.
Ret? Okay, we can do Ret.
I'm seeing a lot of Ret. We'll start with Ret over there.
Okay, let's start with Ret. Talk to me about Benediction. Reduces the mana cost of your judgment and seals by 3% per. Is it good? Is it bad? How do you feel about this?
It's very good. While leveling, if you're going full Ret, I take this over Improved Blessing of Might.
All day.
All day.
All night.
All day. Improved Blessing of Might at low levels, that's only going to be a couple of DPS at most. But if we're talking about a 15% mana reduction on your most used spells,
Tell me
that's
more.
just pure speed.
It's true. It's true.
That's just pure speed.
Anytime you see a leveling guide or anything that tells you to get this instead of blessing, instead of benediction, bro, hard pass.
No.
Hard pass.
Hard pass.
This is one of the best. All right. Okay. With that said, improved blessing of might. There must be a time to take it. Vanilla is like that, where there's some weird. There's always weird stuff, dude. There's just weird stuff.
I would say.
What about blessing
there's
of
a couple
might?
of times, but the only times that I take it is group content. So if I'm doing a dungeon cleave group, if I'm, end game and I'm playing more support holy, or if I'm raiding, these are great pickups. Being in raid, you want to be the guy that your raid leader looks at Pally Power and he says, hey, this guy's got all the blessings, he's got all the improved, he showed up to raid in the right spec. If you're playing full holy like that, that's how you want to come.
That's
you
how
want to
you
be the
wanna
guy
go.
who's prepared with that in group content.
As a raid leader,
Like-
you love to see it too when someone comes ready to play like that.
Yes, sir. When I'm setting up Pally Power, I got my guys, and I know what spec they are, and they show up every week prepared, and that's good. That's how you want to be. But if you're doing your solo content, if you're playing Ret, or if you're playing Prot, or you're leveling, Benediction is amazing value. Amazing value on your seals, and just all around increase.
So both of these talents are phenomenal talents. They just do kind of different things, and this is the beauty of vanilla, guys. You can't have your cake and eat it too. I mean, you could, but you're gonna lose some cake somewhere else. You're gonna lose something over here, maybe in the holy or the prot. You're gonna be losing some cake, right? You can't have a cake and eat it too. That's why the game is so good. One of the reasons why it's so good. All right, but yeah, Benediction, some of the most used spells, at least for me. You know, like this is something that I dream about. I don't have this currently, and I'm prot holy, and I dream of it. I have dreams about Benediction and how it used to feel when I used to cast seals and judgments.
Yeah, it's a noticeable difference if you're solo playing. Just the cost of your spells.
Okay, so let's go to the next one now. So we have the tier 2 set of talents. Start from left to right. Improve Judgment.
So Improve Judgment, really good for endgame DPS. I would say it's not as important while you're leveling because you're gonna clip your 5-second auto or your 5-second ticks a little bit more, and you're not always gonna be using it off of cooldown. So it's a really good DPS increase, but not the first thing that I would pick in this tree while leveling.
Okay. This is something that I actually I deviate a little bit from you on. I have to say, I do like the Judgment just because I'm trying to get my kill speeds down. I'm trying to pump as hard as I can on these single targets because the kill speed can be a little bit lackluster. So, and I'm trying to say, I do like the Judgment just because I'm trying to get my kill speeds down. I'm trying to pump as hard as I can on these single targets because the kill speed can be a little bit lackluster. So I try to get as many judgments as I can on the target. And I have, when I level Paladin in the early ret, I try to forego the 5-second rule. I'm just trying to pump as fast as I can, and I'll drink when I need to drink or whatever. And with Benediction and Blessing of Wisdom, I didn't really have mana problems. So it felt like it afforded. And you don't want to be mana capped, right? That's another just principle of WoW in general. Not just leveling. PvE, PvP doesn't matter. Don't be sitting with full resources, right? So.
Always.
Yeah.
And but one thing is, if like I'm AoE grinding spec, and I'm going down, I'm not getting this because I'm not going to be judging a lot while I'm AoE grinding. I'm going to judge one target and I'm just going to hit it with my seal, and I want to keep my mana up and heal. But if you are looking to push those single target damage, then that's definitely a good pick.
Yep. 100%.
So
far, all talents have been very strong so far. Now we might move on to the first talent that may not be strong, but could be strong. How do you feel about this? Improved Seal of the Crusader.
So I see all the ret guides say, take this, take this, take this. You're almost never going to judge Crusader while you're leveling. Unless you're doing dungeons and fighting bosses a lot. That's the only time I would suggest taking this. In the end game, if you have a debuff slot, which is, would be very nice, Seal of the Crusader is very good. Judgment of the Crusader is very good. So this does increase your judgment as well, your judgment bonus. To the holy damage. So
by a substantial amount, like this is pretty juicy. Like if you had to just a target dummy, you have a target dummy right there in front of you. So you're saying there is the potential reason to take this.
Yeah, if I'm like raiding full ret, full DPS spec, and I have a debuff slot, I'm absolutely taking this talent. But if not, and I'm just solo playing,
S-Fan probably has this right in his raid. He probably gets afforded this debuff slot.
Yeah,
right?
see, if I was S-Fan, I would stay on this talent. I would stay on this talent absolutely with that debuff slot. But if not, I'm moving over to one of the best, a little bit more over in the tree, to one of the better talents in the early areas. We're gonna be talking about
parry, baby.
5% parry.
5% parry.
This was something, I know this was something we talked about in the first guide when we were making it. You were surprised on this. I said, this is something you should rush at early levels. 5% parry? That's insane. You're talking about damage mitigation, a DPS increase at the same time.
It's true.
A reset swing timer.
So if someone swings at you and you have 10% parry, some people in chat may not be putting the pieces together. You have a 10% chance to like basically not take that damage, and not only not take that damage, but you have this thing called parry haze. So after you parry, whatever's left of your swing timer, and I really want to put emphasis on whatever's left.
The alliance.
So if you're about, it will shave 40% off whatever is left of your swing timer. So it's not maybe as good as people might originally thought, where you just get a free swing on top of everything or whatever,
Yeah,
whatever
it's
you might
not
think.
it's not instantaneous, but it's you'll notice if you parry and you're watching your character, you'll notice the almost instant swing it feels like sometimes.
But you know, conversely, if you're right at the start of your swing timer, right, you kind of get really close to that full 40%.
You save more time. Exactly.
And with that big slow two-hander, man, with that big slow two-hander.
In the chat. How you doing, man? But yeah, he is absolutely right. He's parry haste. Parry haste add more damage. Yeah, it's called parry haste.
Then improve judgment, but you're not going to be. Then improve judgment. Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you're not only if you're judging. Maybe on like a long boss fight, but
I think so though. I don't know. I mean, parry
in solo content, getting a parry,
just killing mob to mob. I don't know.
It's like a free mob kill, man. I don't know. Again, it depends if you're doing more solo play or if you're doing like group dungeon raiding content. I would say.
See you around.
Yeah.
Again, a very like interchangeable.
I guess the break point in my mind would be come down to time: is the mob staying alive long enough to get 3 judgments? Because without the improved judgment, like you're probably without improved. Okay.
Well, okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like if the mob is at that level, yeah.
Need something?
The debuff that it puts on the mob gives you a bonus holy damage. So it's not the judgment is like doing damage. It's putting the debuff on the mob.
Which
and
one's
therefore any holy damage you do, consecration, your seals,
will do more
your
damage.
Judgment of righteousness or command, those are all doing more damage.
This is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking, right? Let's talk about a very simple case. You're judging seal of righteousness on a single target, right? Okay, if just the natural flow of that combat. Let's say it takes 20 seconds for that fight, right? What's the cooldown on judgment if you reduce it by 2?
8.
8. Okay.
8 seconds.
So, yeah, I'm actually kind of getting on board with you right now because I'm